Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the Super Mario Galaxy 90% Luigi tournament of 2021 into 2022.
Yes, and we are in for an absolute treat today.
Oh, this is going to be great.
We have the fifth best runner on the leaderboards, Tibbs, who has been improving very rapidly against another runner of the new generation, Steakanator.
Oh yeah, no, they've both been improving very quickly. Tibbs a few days ago actually PB'd quite recently with clocking in with a time of 2:19.14, which is incredible.
Yes, so we will explain things as the run starts, etc.
Yeah.
But what's important to know is that both of these runners run on different versions and on different with different play style. First of all, Tibbs plays on JPVC, which is short for Japanese Virtual Console.
There you go.
Yeah, they just started. Let's go. And we can already see differences because Tibbs is playing on the Wii U and Steak is playing on the Switch. So Steak's loads are very fast in total. Good. And he can also play in Korean. That's the Korean language you see there in the text boxes.
That is actually the fastest language for this game, and it saves about 20 seconds over Japanese, I believe, optimally.
Yeah. So right at the beginning here, they will try to shoot the bunnies or catch the bunnies after shooting them.
Shooting them is part of it. Yeah, this is a very reset-heavy point because these bunnies are very easy to mess up.
It's not as reset-heavy for Switch runners, however, because for some reason in the Switch version, those bunnies are super slow, and so if you miss them. You can catch them just by running after them on the Switch. Not so much on the Wii U. The chase is a lot longer. But yeah, they both had very, very decent bunnies. Steak is a bit ahead of Tibbs, actually. That's nice. I think
111 bunnies for Steak and high 111, low 112 for Tibbs. Very good stuff.
All right, we will now see another difference of both runners, how they get up here.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll let you explain it.
Thanks. All right. So basically, Tibbs actually runs with 2-player, and as opposed to Steakanator with 1P. So basically, what 2-player allows us to do is it allows us to make use of an extra jump that we can get off the ground, a super jump, which is intended by Nintendo. Also, we can get one in mid-air, which is not intended by Nintendo. Which, it's wild. And you can see it get abused as early as Gateway.
Mm-hmm.
And another thing that 2P helps with is it just makes Starbit Collection a complete joke.
Yeah, exactly. The 2P pointer hitbox is huge. It can even reach through walls in some cases. And it's in general, it's insane.
Yeah, as is the case with Player 1's pointer on the Switch version. So... Yeah, the hitbox for that pointer is also broken on 3D All-Stars. So
Starbit-wise, they both should be very okay.
They're both going to be fine. Yeah. I'm not worried. I don't think they are either.
Yeah.
Speaking of Starbits, they're going to be collecting a bunch throughout this entire run. They need about 1,400. Yeah.
This is a trick coming up for Tibbs called Gateway Skip.
Unfortunately missing it, so he's going to be opting to just take the key. Yeah, what he would have done there, he was trying to go for something called a mega triple jump, which would have shot him way up in the air, and then he could have just done the 2P jump to get to the second planet and skip having to grab this key and unlock this cage and everything. But unfortunate, optimally it saves around, I think, 15 seconds, something like that. So, unfortunately he missed it there, so he kind of just had to opt for the key instead. So he is going to be losing quite a bit of time here, but this is only the first level, and anything can happen.
Exactly, everything can still happen.
What you just saw Steak do, and what you're about to see Tibbs do, if he gets it, he makes it.
Yes.
Scuffed, but he makes it. That's actually a 4-frame window to get that jump and skip talking to the Luma there. If you miss that, you lose about 10 seconds.
Yeah. There's a visual cue for it, so most of the time everyone should get it with a bit of practice, but sometimes it can still happen that you miss it, and that's a very, very unfortunate and painful 4-second time loss.
I don't know. I find it to be just like easy to time it. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm now gonna switch the audio over to
Steak.
Can I even do that? Yeah, I can.
Yeah, you
can. Steak because he's ahead.
Yep. So right now we've got Steak has a little bit of a lead right now, but don't worry, this can change right quick. So the reason why this run is so long is because cutscenes like this are aplenty, and not only that, this is the beginning of this run is like the most cutscene heavy, text heavy part of the game. So the beginning is really slow, but it'll pick up a lot more once we get like further into Terrace and out of it.
Yeah. I think Terrace. So this is the first dome. I think everyone should know how Galaxy works. I think everyone here has at least played Galaxy once in their lifetime. But the first dome, called Terrace, is one of the more interesting ones for speedrunning because all the basic movement sets are used there, and I think a lot of hard galaxies with hard tricks are already being presented in Terrace, and including the most notorious trick, which we will see very soon as well, called Honey Hive 1 tree skip.
Oh yeah, it's bad. It's one of the most reset heavy domes ever. Unless you're at top level, in which case everything is reset heavy.
Yeah, exactly. I'd say Tibbs has recently become one of the top level runners, and Steak is also not that far away from that position.
It's not too far off, especially like on the Switch leaderboard. I'd say Steak's already there.
Yeah, on the Switch leaderboard.
On the Switch leaderboard, yes, I'd say he's already there. But he's doing a great job competing with like Wii U runners.
Yeah, definitely, most definitely.
He's definitely been keeping up very well.
So yeah, as we said already.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, sorry. That's gonna happen a lot. That always happens during commentary. It's okay.
Yeah, no. So you can clearly see like the difference in text speed between Korean and Japanese just from like this whole sequence alone. It's insane.
Yes. It's gonna happen, man.
I've already accepted it. So Good Egg 1 here, pretty simple level. It really very basic. Until you start going for harder strats, but it's a good introduction to like collecting star bits and just moving through quickly. Steak's gonna be going for the tower climb here. Ooh, looking very good there.
Very good. But that tower climb is set up for this next planet, which is arguably a lot harder with 2P, because with 1P it is harder, because with 2P you can just stun these boulders.
Oh yeah.
As Tips is doing on the left side. But with 1P, you have to run really closely to the boulders, as you saw Steak do.
It's a very tight boulder cycle, but Steak did make it. Very good.
Yeah.
And another thing Steak just went for there, it was called an insta-walk. Basically, you have about a 7-frame window before using a launch star. Like, if you do a 180-degree turn right before using a launch star, like 7 frames, you can just walk right out of a landing and skip having to like do camera cancels or anything, which by the way we didn't even talk about yet. Camera cancels, you go and you'll see these runners doing it a lot. They're going to be going into first person and then quickly exiting out of it, kind of cancel Luigi's landing animation. That saves about a second each time, and because there's so many launch stars in this run, that time save really adds up.
Yes, and as Tux already mentioned, on grounded what are they called? Sling stars? Yeah. On grounded sling stars, you can also get the insta walk when you land as soon as you land.
From a sling star, really?
No, not from a sling star. Launch star. Yeah, I always confuse those two. Right.
Sling stars are no.
Yeah, with sling stars you basically always get an insta walk. You don't have to do anything.
Oh yeah, no.
You gain control of Luigi the second you land on the
ground.
Right, Steak's still ahead of Tibbs, but Tips made some time up in Good Egg 1.
Very solid for both players there.
Because of just some 2P aspects, I assumed. I didn't watch the boss fight. I think both were fine.
They both had a pretty decent fight. So now this tutorial is very annoying. Especially if your hands are shaky like mine. I hate this. I hate this part so much. Basically, you're shooting 5-star bits because apparently we don't know how to collect and shoot star bits yet, even though we already do.
Tips do it.
Now Tips is not going for it this time. There's a small optimization there you can do with 2P, like if you stun Polari while you're feeding him like the 5th star bit, you can like end that little cutscene sooner. But there is a chance that will crash your entire console. And the one sign that you crash is if you get the same set of text boxes twice. The only way to get out of it without having your entire console crash is to just reset quickly once you notice it.
Yeah.
It happened to Jay once during one of his matches. It's awful. He
still
lost he still won, but he lost about 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So Good Egg 2 here, it may look easy, but there's a lot happening here.
Yeah.
Both players need to collect 100 star bits here to feed a hungry Luma, and this is where like 1P versus 2P becomes like really apparent. Like,
you can see on the left, Tips is just pointing his 2P at a planet and gets an insane amount of star bits. Steak does not have that privilege. He still has his Switch or his 3D All Stars pointer. That helps out a lot still.
It makes it a little easier.
You can see the difference in star bits already. You will see Steak will long jump to the bottom left, while Tips can already go up to the Luma. So
optimally, you want like 100.
So just like that, Tips pulled ahead by I think 5 seconds, maybe more, maybe less, but about 5 seconds.
Yeah,
just like that. That's the difference 2P makes on some levels. There are some levels where it becomes more apparent, but Good Egg 1 is still one of the levels where the 1P 2P difference really gets displayed.
Definitely helps in Good Egg 2. Yeah, it's small optimizations like that really make or break a race like this.
Yeah.
So Tibbs is going to be trying to look to get some really good movement on this planet here, because the next planet over, that pill-shaped planet, there's actually a crusher cycle that Tibbs is trying to make. And he needs to have darn near perfect movement to get it. So let's see how he fares. Steak not too far behind himself.
That's spicy. Got it, yeah. And
spicy
Steak
movement
will go for the next. Steak is a bit too far off for that cycle, but
next cycle afterwards. Yeah, I hate when that happens. I've made that mistake all the time as a 1P runner.
So Tips is ahead of Steak now by I think 10 seconds, maybe more.
Yep. Solid 11:48. Good Egg 2 exit.
Yeah, but both actually still had a good Egg 2.
57 for Steak. Jeez, sub 12 is crazy. Sub 12 is already like insanely good.
Yeah. They're both really good.
So I think this is where we're going to see a bit of a difference in routing. So Tips is going to be going into Honey Hive 1, which has a very, very notorious skip. And excuse me for one moment.
Yeah, as Tips said, very notorious trick. Honey Hive 1 tree skip. We will see that later. This is where the routes diverge, or I don't know.
They do diverge yet. Well, kind of. They'll come back later, but they'll come together later. But Steak's going into Good Egg 3 here. This is because Tibbs does loop-de-loop later, which allows him to get, I think, around over 100 star bits. And Steak's really only doing this for star bits that he needs for Sling Pod. As I mentioned earlier, you need 1,400 star bits on the route that these two are on. You need 400 for Sling Pod, which is very early on, which is why this route difference exists. You have 400 for Sweet Sweet, and you have 600 for Drip Drop. Tibbs kind of struggling here a little bit. Come on, man. There you go. So Tibbs is going to be going for the 2P version of Honey Hive 1 skip here. 2P belly slide. This is insanely difficult, by the way. Don't try this at home, kids. Nice.
Oh, got it. Good.
That's always such a really cool strat, dude.
Yeah. Honey Hive 1 tree skip with 2P is just very cool. But that was one of the hardest. That is probably the most known trick in the game.
It is, yes.
And
it's one of the hardest ones to optimize as well.
Yeah.
Especially
meanwhile, Steak is in Godek 3. He's going to go for a trick called Bridge Skip, even though there is another trick called like that will come up also very soon. And he got it with Luigi. It is significantly easier. Oh yeah, did we talk about the Mario-Luigi differences yet? Why those two players are playing with Mario?
Yeah, I don't think we did. So basically, runners will opt to play as Luigi more often than Mario because Luigi skips about 5 minutes of intro cutscene that you'd have to watch as Mario, and then Luigi runs faster, jumps higher, long jumps further, at the cost of having slippery feet. But and ironically, Tibbs actually prefers Mario over Luigi. I can't really say I blame him. He definitely seems to be more comfortable with Mario than he does with Luigi, but Tibbs has gotten very, very good at the characters. He's a top-level runner for both. That's insanely hard to do.
Yeah, even within world record reach for both categories, definitely.
Oh yeah, it's wild.
Mm.
Yeah, I believe
cruising
it's 80%.
Through Godek 3. Very good Godek 3, especially with 1P. That was really good.
Oh yeah, I believe his. Tibbs' Mario PB is I think a 227.40, 41. It's one of those, but it's very, very good.
Yes, I think the number you just said seemed right.
227.40, yeah, insanely good.
Tibbs having some problems in Honey Hive 2. He also had problems with Honey Hive 1 getting on there, but it's still fine.
The movement he does there is very difficult to optimize. Yeah. So I can't really knock him too hard. He's going for some hard stuff.
Oh, that was interesting. I never saw the backflip homing Grandpa strat. It's interesting.
Yeah, I haven't seen that either. That is interesting. I like that. So Steak now going into Honey Hive 1. He's going to be doing a bit more of a simple version of Honey Hive 1 skip, but just as difficult.
Hard.
It's difficult all the same because it's a lot of like position-oriented stuff, and you need good speed, good positioning, and if you don't have either, you're screwed.
Yeah, definitely.
Movement here is also pretty easy to mess up, but
getting up the tree with ease, and now
spin bonking.
Yeah, spin bonking. Yep. All right, good. Meanwhile, Tibbs is in Honey Hive 3 already. Alrighty. That's
unfortunate there for Steak. Didn't quite get the jump there.
At least it didn't fall all the way off, but yeah, that
still hurts.
Each failed Honey Hive 1 tree skip is like I think that one was about 20 seconds, but in the worst case scenario, you lose way more.
There you go.
Better. There we go. All right. Good. Alrighty. Maybe maybe that was less than 20 seconds. I don't
know, but it definitely is a little bit of time. That hurts all the same. Yep. So Tibbs now in Honey Hive 3. I believe he's going to be going for a strat called a B-less here, unless he doesn't go for it in races. I'm not sure.
He will go for it. For it.
It's a very consistent trick. It's not It's not super inconsistent as long as you know where to time your 2B jumps. But he's recently told me he switched to this just so he can opt for more consistency. So now he's going. Yeah. So Bug-a-Boom fight here is actually quite interesting, especially with B-less movement. Makes mincemeat of him in that first hit. So now he's going to be going for a really, really difficult second hit here. Looking to time a 2B jump right before that hit. Nice.
So it might seem as Tibbs is very far ahead of Steak, but don't forget that they are on two different routes. They will converge eventually in flip switch. Yes, exactly. That's not too far from now, but they are about equal. I think Tibbs is still ahead, mostly because of Steak's Honey Hive 1 tree skip fail. But still, so far, a very decent terrace for both of them, I'd say.
Looking very good. So in any case, I'm going to switch audio back to Tibbs.
Oh yeah, good. Thanks. Perfect. Yeah, Steak is now basically doing the same thing that we already saw from Tibbs' side, but Tibbs is now going into level called Loop-de-Loop. Yeah. So 1P runners don't do Loop-de-Loop because they can't get the star bits from there, so they have to opt for Godek 3, even though I think Switch runners could technically go to Loop-de-Loop.
They could.
So the cool thing with loop-de-loop is if you're playing on 2P, the 2P pointer doesn't disappear while the 1P pointer disappears. And there are a load of star bits in this level.
Yeah, you can get like 110, 115 even. Like it's insane.
Yeah,
but like those star bits are necessary for sling pods, so it just helps to do this.
Yeah, exactly.
The other thing about the loop race is that it's really hard to do while collecting star bits. So
definitely.
So I have mad respect for anyone who that like optimally. It's crazy. I myself actually kind of do something interesting where like I do the race with my right hand and then I collect star bits with my left hand.
Oh yeah, I do that too. Really?
Yeah, dude.
I thought I was the only one, man.
I just started doing it. It's so good.
It is. It took a while to get used to, but
but it's. I don't know. I find it very comfortable.
Yeah, it is. It is when you get used to it. Jesus, I thought I was the only one doing that.
No way, dude.
That's cool, man. That's cool.
Let's go.
Alrighty. Oh, that was very scary from Tip's side, but
oh yeah, no. Top runners are good at giving viewers heart attacks with this.
Yeah, there will be a lot of other parts in this race in the next 40 seconds.
Oh yeah, like this one.
Oh, yep. So the hitbox of the Manta is huge. It reaches from all the left point of the Manta to the right point. So,
however, but if you're not careful, it's still very easy to fall off.
Yeah. It's controlled by motion controls if you haven't played this game, so it still can be kind of tricky. And yes, motion controls were a big thing back in the 2000s, 2010s, early 2010s.
That was the Wii's whole gimmick.
Yep. So of course they had to do it. I mean, the spin is basically fully dependent on motion controls already. That was also scary.
Oh yeah. 56.75 race time from Tibbs. They're very solid. That's
very good. Yeah,
that's good. Not easy to do. Even with
definitely.
Even just 1P, that's not easy.
Yeah. All right, backflip spin into the star, and the routes will now converge after Steak is done with Honey Hive 3.
Yeah, so Tibbs definitely has a bit of a lead over Steak now. You can clearly see that like Tibbs very much has the upper hand in terms of movement and like optimization of strats he goes for. Steak trying to go for that fast third hit there, unfortunately missing it, but he does back it up, which is good.
Yeah, that was a very, very good backup. He thought very quickly there.
That was very smart, very smart. Yeah. So Flip Switch is a short level, but it is by no means easy. There's going to be a cycle that both players will be trying to make here.
Yes. The funny thing about Flip Switch is there literally is only one cycle you want to get. Every other cycle screws you over big time. So there's only one cycle that exists, and if you don't get it, you're toast. So they're both going to try to do it to make that.
I mean, you can get like a second fastest cycle, but like that's not that good.
It seems like Tibbs got I'm not going to say the word, but it starts with F and ends with Chuck. You got that right there.
Okay, so his nunchuck just like disconnected. Yes. Oh, that hurts.
Yep, he didn't get the notorious cycle. You will now see that Tibbs has to do this rest of the level very slowly because of that. He can back that up though with 2P. That's very cool.
Worst place for that to happen too, right at the beginning of Flip Switch. So Steak can definitely gain a little bit of time here.
Yeah, this is if you watch on the right side, this is the cycle you want to get there.
Yeah, it's all on the angles here, but it's looking pretty good for Steak right now.
Yep.
Beautiful cycle there. Good stuff.
Good.
Don't get shocked.
Was very good.
Didn't get shocked. That's good.
Yeah. Tip still backed it up really nicely because he paused he paused in time.
I know, he caught it quickly, which is,
And we're close to finishing Terrace. We're both close to finishing Terrace. Both entering the fight, or the last...
the last level of Terrace. Until,
right at the beginning here, we will see another trick that is both for 1P and 2P runners, but it is significantly faster and easier for 2P runners, because they can just do backflip 2P jump. Meanwhile, so we will see that from Tip's side now. So it literally is just backflip 2P jump, gone into the gravity of the next planet. For Steak, it's going to be...
Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry. No, you first.
Okay. Okay. So the Steak is Steak is gonna do something a bit different from that. He's gonna try to do a triple jump off this small platform, and it is really hard to get a triple jump because Luigi has to have a certain speed, but he also cannot be. Oh, he got it first try. Let's
Good
go.
stuff. So the reason that why this skip works is because you see that little planetoid that they're on. Not only does it account for that planet's gravity field, but Megaleg's gravity field as well, which is enormous. So that actually just ends up pulling us in if we get high enough, close enough to Megaleg's gravity field, which is very convenient for us because I think it'd be really hard either way.
Yeah.
Any other way, it would have just been impossible.
Tibbs making his way up to Megaleg, basically to the head of Megaleg. Steak also doing the same thing. They both got the cycle. If you're not confident in your movement, it can sometimes happen that Megaleg lifts his foot before you can get onto him, but that didn't happen in the case.
This happened to me before. It's bad. So normally you would lead a bunch of bullet bills to break that whole fence, but we're speedrunners and we're lazy, and we just we just jump over the fence and lead the bullet bill right into the cage.
Yeah. Right, and Tibbs finishes Terrace with a 24:59. So 24 exits are generally considered very, very good.
Very
Steak still with a mid 25.
Dude, 24 exits are very difficult. That's incredible.
Yeah.
I think at like that point, like 24 exits are considered world record level. I think.
Yeah, definitely.
Very, very good.
Steak is 21 seconds behind Tibbs after Terrace. So basically, without Honey Hive 1, without that Honey Hive 1 tree skip fail, they would be about even. But still, very nice performance from both sides. Another thing that what's the word that tells normal another way by which you can tell normal players from top level runners is their quick thinking, because sometimes when you fail a strat, you need to find a quick backup strat. Also, that was very unfortunate from Tibbs.
That's always painful.
Yeah. So finding a good backup strat in time is very, very important, and I think both runners already have shown that they are very capable of that.
Yeah, already that Terrace already showed that a lot. So now this next level is it can either keep Tibbs' lead or it can destroy it. Space Junk 1. There is a skip here that saves about 30 seconds if you get it first try, and then if you miss it once, you're losing like 5. But it's honestly like it's painful.
Yeah.
It was found by a runner by the name of Flygon Man, and I curse him every day for finding it.
I think everyone does. The thing is, there are setups for this, but if you don't replicate that setup like exactly how you're supposed to do, also Tibbs got it first.
Beautiful.
Try. If you don't replicate the setup perfectly, you will mess it up.
Oh yeah, it's all in like the angle at which Luigi's facing when you let go of the Polestar.
And Steak also gets
getting a first try.
So that's even got
getting planet skip. Beautiful.
Yes.
Ooh, that is
huge. That is huge.
That is nice. Spicy. That is indeed spicy.
Very
good
nice.
stuff.
Also,
Tibbs nearly dying there. Oh, that would have been really bad.
All right. Steak missing Sludgy Hop. This is so Sludgy Hop is a mega triple jump.
One of the easiest ones, I think.
Yeah, one of the easiest ones. Mega triple jumps are a bit hard to explain if you've never played the game before, but it is a way around curved planets or Steak also.
That was close.
So, mega triple jumps are a way to get a very, very high triple jump around a planet or around a curved structure. It involves more than that. Not only the curved structure, but a lot more factors that I'm not going to get into because it's just too technical. But we will see. It's not the only place where that is applied or a mega triple jump can be done. And we will see one of the mega triple jumps very soon if Tibbs gets it. Also,
Yeah,
one
he's
of
got
the,
a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think even if you have played the game before, like explaining Mega Triple Jumps is just really weird. It's really hard.
Yeah, it is very hard.
So, Space Junk 2, there's actually an interesting thing to note about the boss in this level. Camilla, we actually manipulate her cycles before the run, so we ensure that she throws a shell on every cycle, rather than cycling through her usual fireball, shell, fireball, shell, fireball, fireball, shell. Because we know those cycles like the back of our hands, we know how to manipulate them beforehand.
Yeah.
Beautiful shell bounce there from Tibbs. I believe Tibbs is not going to be going for it, but there is a strat here called Bridge Skip.
Steak will definitely go for it because it's Steak. He's very proud of this trick.
Oh no, it's a hard trick too. You got to know exactly when to time like your long jump off the ship and when to spin into the fireball. Oh, I've had that happen before. Like you just bonk and then like the shell goes inside the ship and you're just like, where is it?
Yeah.
Hello?
All right. So this is very interesting. Steak lines it up, and no, that is unfortunate. That is unfortunate. That is another top level strat.
Very ballsy move though. That was
yes, that was. And he's going for it again. Yes, he times it, and.
Second try.
Looks good. Second try.
That's good. There you go.
That is decent enough, I guess. Still unfortunate that he didn't get it the first try. Yeah. Some slander in the chat already. Very early for that.
So now, this is where the routing for Sling Pod comes in. Both players after this are going to be going into a level called Space Junk 3, and, well, I personally don't like this level. I don't like it. The level itself is fine, but the fight is... no. Thanks, man.
You just have to keep the slander going.
Way to back me up, dude. I appreciate it.
Need everything. You know, it's all for the positivity, man.
Okay. So, Space Junk 3 starts pretty similar to the Space Junk 1, and wait for it.
Yeah. This looks like this looks weird, but try it out now. Just crouch, spin, and spam Z. You will get it.
It's awesome. I love it.
Yes.
It's the way that works. Like you got to stand on a specific spot, where like the launch star can pull you in, while you do that. So, it's really cool.
Z.
And this level introduces Sling Pod and Sling Pods. They suck.
Yeah, I think Sling Pods are probably the least favorite part of most runners. This is yeah, I say Z instead of Z. I hope that's fine. Yeah, Steak also get that trick.
So now Taryn talks. It's all about using Sling Pods to fight her, and so Tibbs is going to be going for a strat here called Toad Shot. Let's see if he looks like he's setting it up well.
Mm-hmm. That looks good. That looks good.
Is that what I don't know. That angle looks weird.
The hitbox off the bottom is huge. That's good.
Very good. Nice. That saves a lot of time if it wasn't obvious enough. That just allows Terrantox to flip right over as soon as she flips back up. So,
I think Steak goes for the same thing. They both know how to do it. I don't know if Steak dropped the strat or not. Ooh, that looks very interesting. Yeah, sometimes the flips, the Sling Pods just decide to not carry you. You just jumped right through them. Can happen sometimes.
Yeah. So now Tibbs is going to be going into Sling Pod. And this is one of the worst levels ever. I hate it.
Are you watching the current restream? Because Tips says
I am.
that...
I am watching the current restream. Yes.
Okay, good.
Like,
I was wondering because
how else would I do it?
Because Tips said that your reactions are delayed. For some
Yeah,
reason.
no, I saw that. I know what I'm doing. Don't worry.
Let's go. Just making sure. All right, Steak also.
I do
that
like
was
that
a very
right
good
after the
Space Chunk
Twitch thing,
3.
though.
Was very good. Very good Space Chunk 3, and now they will both enter the worst level in the entire run. Hands down, it
awful.
is.
It's so bad. It's all about using sling pods. You got to collect a lot of star bits. You got to shoot at precise angles. You got to deal with fire bar cycles. Everything a runner hates is here.
Yep.
And if you die anywhere, you're losing up to 20 seconds minimum.
Alright, perfect. Got a frame perfect ground pound, frame perfect jump that doesn't really advance cycles or anything, but it just gives you more time to line up these shots.
Just help.
Tip's not going for another shot there, going into the sling pod. He's past the checkpoint, so he's past the important stuff, I'd say.
This is looking like a really clean sling pod right now.
Yes, and
I think he's just
does he go for the fast thing?
Nah.
No, he waits it out.
Better to be safe there.
Respectable decision. Alright, so putting a lot of pressure here on Steak. That's for sure.
Yeah, we're very close right now, which is insane. So, because we're at 13 stars, we get something called Prankster Comets spawning. And these basically just like add small twists to levels, really. And
pointer is shaky there. Oh, he must. The nerves are high, man.
Nerves are real high.
Yeah.
you can see just how he's trying. He's trying real hard.
Yeah. All right, not getting that cycle, but oh my god, that shaky pointer makes me going. That shaky pointer.
That scares me. Oh my god.
He went for the faster cycle. Let's go.
Good shot there.
Both got past sling pod. That is very good.
That was very good from Steak. So now Tibbs is going to be going into Battle Rock 1. Well, he is going into Battle Rock 1. So, there's a trick here called the Battle Rock Out of Bounds. And it requires one of those mega triple jumps we talked about earlier. And it saves about 25 seconds optimally, but if you get it, and if you don't, you just have to ride the auto scroller, and this occurs twice in the run.
Yeah. Tips already spoiled us in the chat, but we're just gonna pretend. Oh, is he gonna get it? Oh, is he gonna get it? Oh, he didn't get it.
Oh, darn! Oh, it looked like he got out of bounds and then he just went back into the gravity field. Oh, that hurts. That's ridiculous. No.
Yeah.
Anywho, he'll get another chance later. Don't worry.
Boffa.
Battle Rock outside fenced area.
I hope no one calls it that. I hope no one calls it that. It's just.
I feel like Matt's gonna be the only one that calls it that.
Yeah, I will cut all ties with Matt if that's the case.
So Steak going for a triple jump here to skip the blue star chips. Second try, not bad.
Right, SpeedGaming mod. Can you get rid of Matt, please?
Matt with some tomfoolery in the chat.
Interesting movement there.
Tibbs, what is he doing?
I don't know, but
I guess he thought he was doing Battle Rock L instead of 1.
Oh my god, what is he doing?
Oh no, that hurts! Oh!
Tibbs, what was that?
My goodness. Tibbs, what are you doing?
Alright, good. Second try.
This is ridiculous. Oh my god, that's really funny.
My god.
So if you liked Space Chunk 1 earlier, you're gonna love it now because we get to do it again!
Yeah, thanks, Flygun, man. You really improved our lives by finding that trick.
You really got the whole squad laughing, don't you?
Is Galaxy 2 gonna be on GDQ? No.
Not this year, no.
It was in 2019 and in 2016 and in 2014. Yes,
Yep.
I'm a nerd, I know. Check that out if
No,
you're interested in Galaxy 2.
The SGDQ 2019 run was amazing. I loved watching that.
Yeah.
It was like,
Also,
that was the first Galaxy 2 run I ever watched, and that was very scuffed from Steak there. Did you see that?
Yes, I saw that. That was
What
scary.
was that?
I almost thought that.
I thought he wasn't going to make it. I thought it was going to, like, orbit the cage.
Yeah.
He's going to have a pull a CK in buoy bases. Anyway, enough of that. I would have been really cool to see Galaxy 2 on GDQ this year, because there's been a lot of advancements. Anyway.
Keeps messing up the setup. Very.
Yep.
But he was, that's what I was talking about earlier with.
That one looked like it would have worked.
The backup. Nah, that wouldn't have worked.
Nah,
it was very short. So it's.
So this is Steak's chance to catch up, but okay, there you go. That's like what, 4th try? That's not terrible, but that's not amazing. I'd rather get it there than like 4th try than like.
Yeah, definitely. All right, so. Tibbs also opting for the easier, yet a bit slower version of this trick, but 1P runners can't do it. They have to opt for Sludgy Hop. Steak is going for setup-less Sludgy Hop, which is faster than the 2P stuff. So,
but it's still hard, and because now it's setup-less. So and you got to time a C press like right before you do the triple jump. It's ridiculous. Clean silver stars from Tibbs there.
2014. I can't believe you remember that. Listen here, Red Hot Chili Peppers. I'm old, okay?
Yeah, man.
I am a grandpa compared to you, probably.
2014 was a dark year.
Yeah, man. Back in my day.
Okay, I'm not gonna do that right now.
Alright, Steak getting Sludgy Hop's second try with the setup.
There you go. So now Tibbs is going to be going into Rolling Green. If you liked motion controls from the Manta Ray, you're going to love motion controls for this next thing called the Star Ball. It's like playing mini golf. Basically. That's it.
That's a nice way to put it. I've never heard that analogy.
There you go. Yeah, no, you're literally trying to get the ball into a hole. Yeah, it's golf.
I guess now that you say it, kind of looks like a golf course. Now that you say it, right?
Yeah, it does, right? It's even down to the windmill at the end.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Huh?
Yeah.
Never heard that analogy.
There you go.
That's interesting. It is a golf course. Even Chili agrees.
It is indeed a golf course.
So another very important trick that everyone goes for, except Toogs. I'm gonna rub it in your face every time.
It's true. I don't go for this. I am a baby.
So this trick looks hard, but it is actually very easy. You can course correct midair. It's very lenient. Just jump on the rails. Like
I'm just too much of a baby to go for it. So I just don't. And honestly, you really don't need it for good times. So
nah, you don't need it, but you could say that for almost every trick. Still
true. So navigating through this course is actually a lot harder than it looks, because you need to avoid all the Goombas while you can, as much as you can. If you roll over one of them, you lose all your speed.
Yes, exactly. Right. Tips is all the way there already. Steak still at the tutorial. Yeah, very close race so far. I'm very, very happily impressed with how well Steak's keeping up. Yeah, same.
Oh, that was close.
So if you weren't able to course correct, Steak would have fallen off there, but you can still control Mario, or in this case Luigi, on the ball midair, which made that possible for Steak, but it was still close. That was very scary. I honestly thought he was going to die. You could see the ball snap onto the rails there, which is scary. All right, so
about one pretty simple level. So
basically no one dies here. It's only very bad runners die here. Oops, seems like Tips died. Tips died there.
What is this?
Man.
Just kidding. So stupid.
Yeah,
That's such
warp.
a bad joke. It didn't work. So
So-
it's a death warp. It saves a couple seconds over just going around. And
Yeah, that's a. I will never stop making that joke.
I will never stop making it either. It's so good.
Yeah.
Oh my god. So
The Tim's going for the 2P setup here. So this is very interesting. You can reach the boss fight trigger from here with a time triple jump and 2P jump here, like this. Tips got.
yeah, that's actually a lot harder than it looks, but once you get it down, you're gonna be fine.
Yeah.
I've gotten it
Right.
before. It's actually it's really not that bad. It's fun. So let's see Let's see if Steak's death warp works. It can sometimes be finicky.
Yeah.
Good stuff. It works.
You know, one
this
time
first-
I make the joke, and one time they're just not gonna get the warp and just die, and everyone.
Everyone thinks it was actually a mistake.
Yes.
Yep.
One day will happen.
It will. I imagine it will. So this fight's pretty simple. A lot of canceling going on here. You'll see Tibbs spinning into Bowser's face to get under him, so he can jump right away onto the glass and burn his rear end. I'm not gonna rhyme it this time. I want to, but.
Right.
But it's really all it is just spinning to cancel Bowser's attacks. If you miss it, well, too bad.
All right. Tibbs is done with the fight. Steak is starting it. I like the noise Bowser makes when he's power slamming back down. Yeah, basically just ground down. very, very nice impersonation there. Very nice.
Thank you. I work hard on them. So this is looking like I think a 45 exit for Tibbs, which is
missed
very
that
good.
one, so cool.
Oh darn. Yeah, those shock clips are no good. So looking like a 45, 48.
Very, very good exit. At least for me, I don't know if that's good for top level.
Nah, 45 is really good. I think that's about a minute off like world record level runners. I think they get like 44, 45s. Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah.
I think the best I've gotten was like a 47, but I mean that's still not good.
Right, Steak will finish with a high 46, which is still fine for his level, I think. I mean, I get 47s for 226.
Yeah, I get 47s as well. I get my 228 at a 47.
All right.
To be fair, it had a lot of other big time losses, but we don't talk about those.
I'll play this game in the GameStop years in 2007. I'm not that old. I'm a boomer, but I'm not that old, no. I played it, though, when I was 8 years old, so basically right after the game came out.
Yeah. It's not... Could be worse, Tibbs. Don't worry. So now, Tibbs going in the kitchen here. This is where the run starts to get a bit more interesting, I'd say. Things start to pick up a bit more. So Beach Bowl 1 here. Normally, you'd rely on something called tilt. Or if casually, you just get 5-star chips, get a launch star, and take it to like the top of the planet. Yeah. Boring.
Yeah, so you could explore the depths of the sea here. You could talk to the penguins, but nope, we're not going to do that. We're only kind of concentrate on the left side of this planet here.
And spoiler, the water's not that deep.
Yeah. All right. Triple jump up here, 2P jump,
beautiful.
Long jump, backflip, 2P jump up there, long jump, spin, crystal break. Beautiful.
Dude, 2P makes Beach Bowl 1 trivial. It's actually insane.
Yeah, especially with Mario. That's I
agree with that.
We will see a slightly different version from Steak here. Not too slow, not too much slower, but a bit slower, of course, because 2P saves time everywhere.
Yes, and it's also a lot more difficult because you have to rely on something called tilt.
Yeah.
And if you have bad tilt, good luck getting up to the end.
Yep. So What tilt is? Short explanation, it's one of those very technical things again, but basically some slopes affect your jump height in certain directions. And so as you can see here, this beach here is a slope, and those leaves also are considered slopes, and they affect the long jump height that Steak will get here now. Steak had good setups, so he will get it. So with Luigi, the tilt is not too important. Also, cool water long jump there from Tibbs.
Nice.
So with Luigi, the tilt is not too important. Only when you get bad tilt, you can get it with decent tilt as well. But when we run with Mario, whose jump height isn't that high, especially his mid-air spin height, we want to set up for good spin, and that can sometimes be difficult.
Yeah, good tilt as Mario is very important there.
Yeah. If you get bad tilt, you have to get to a point where you can set up your tilt again, like the leaves on the palm tree. It's very technical. It's very annoying to understand.
It's awful.
But it's just one of those technical things in the game that you cannot make out just by looking at the game feed.
And you basically just saw Tibbs do Beach Bowl 2. Nothing too difficult, just bullying a penguin and stealing a golden shell. Needs a star. No big deal. No hard feelings.
Right.
Very nice movement there from Steak.
Oh.
That's actually Valu swimming, which is... It's actually not hard. I love doing that.
What's Valu swimming? Is it like slightly below the surface? Or...
Like that movement, like in particular, I think Valu did.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's very, very fun movement. So now Tibbs is going Beach Bowl 3 here. This is where things get a bit more difficult. You're going to be once again bullying another penguin, stealing their shell. Out of my way, punk. So now you're going to be going into this secret and the Cyclone Stone planet after this is especially tough on this route. We do Beach Bowl 3 before Hess now. Mostly for star menuing on the star select screen. So that means cycles here are different for Tox boxes. You can make that spinless, and it's very difficult to do so.
Yeah, you need a running speed long jump, which is another technical thing. But yeah, Tibbs got setting it up for safety, and this is called Beach Bowl 3 skip. He got it with a ledge grab for fast version.
Spicy.
So if you fail that trick, that loses about 25 seconds. Not too good if that happens to you during a run. That's for sure certain. Steak going there now, trying to do the same thing.
Yeah, no, for Steak it's a little harder because on Joy-Cons there are no notches. So
yeah,
trying to get the correct angles is a lot more difficult.
Yeah.
So now Tibbs going into Bubble Breeze. This is just like more of a filler level in between Beach Bowl 3 and S because Comet spawns.
Did you see that from Steak's side? He also got that spinless, but going to the point where Tibbs went. I didn't know that was possible. And Beach Bowl. Oh, that is unfortunate.
Yeah.
Spinning a tad too late, missing that skip. Wasn't even the fault of the notches. The angle was fine. So Steak will try again now.
It's a tough skip and very tilting when it goes wrong.
Yeah, definitely.
And even top runners still miss it sometimes. It's just annoying.
All right, and
there you go. Second try. If you miss it once, you're losing about 30 seconds.
Alrighty. Oh well.
Yeah.
Unfortunate. What can you do?
Bubble Breeze. Another reason why Bubble Breeze is so quick is because we just skip everything.
Yeah. I've tried at home now.
There's a whole there's a lot of level there that you get it.
Yeah, Steak will do the same thing now. If you didn't catch the skip, you can catch it now, basically.
Basically, just backflip onto invisible platforms and then long jump off them. It can still go
Yes.
wrong, by the way. You can go too far back and just slide down. It's happened to me way more times than I care to admit. Ugh. So now Tibbs going back into beach ball. Beach ball S now. We're not done bullying penguins.
Another shell stolen.
These poor penguins. We're never gonna let them hear the end of it.
Yeah. Alright.
So now we're gonna be coming over here, and this is the first level that introduces the ice flower for us. It's pretty cool, I'd say.
Alright. Steak a bit. I think Steak got the FPJ with those cycles.
That was really good.
Yeah. Alright.
So Tibbs is going to be climbing up these waterfalls real quick, making short work of them.
Yep. Also, Tibbs is going to do some 2P shenanigans here.
Going to wait for the ice flower to wear off.
Yep.
Backflip 2P jump. It's easy.
Yeah. For Steak, this is going to be a lot harder.
Yeah, there is a slightly faster version of that you can do with 2P. Like, you can time a triple jump and then, like, spin right as the ice flower wears off, and then, like, spin again to get into the star, or you can just, get a 2P jump from there.
Yeah, that's what Steak is going to do now. He's forced to do that because he doesn't have 2P. Steak could, of course, back it up. I mean, if he doesn't get it now, he could, of course, easily back it up with another strat. But
yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'd argue the 1P double spin is a lot more satisfying. So now Ghostly 1. This is where Luigi saves Luigi. And somehow doesn't rip a hole in the fabric of the universe.
Also, Steak is having problems.
Some trouble.
Yeah.
Oh, right. I've made that mistake. I made that mistake in my PB, actually, yep.
Very bold shell throw there. Almost missed it. Yeah. Tips. Alright, this is very cool. Because you want to carry you want to keep the rainbow star to this boo, so you can kill this boo faster. Get its key, then make your way over here, and this is a very cool movement with the star. Luigi gets very hard to control while...
he is. It's awful. But it's very fun. And don't die in this room, by the way, because if you do, you spawn all the way at the beginning of the mansion, and you have to, like, hit a switch, turn on a light. You lose a lot of time.
If you saw it on the right side, Steak went for that 1P version of the trick and sadly didn't get it, but you saw a very quick backup from the side. Yeah. It's when you jump on the ice walls and backflip, basically. Right, mansion clip from Tibbs.
Yeah, not opting to go for Boolean this time around, which is perfectly fine, honestly, because Boolean is just painful.
So there's a way to get directly to Luigi's room from the outside. It involves some weird collision and out-of-bounds stuff, or half out-of-bounds stuff. It's very hard.
Basically walking inside a wall. Yeah.
Tibbs opting not to go for that. And Steak is now at the same level. It was very nice from Tibbs. Only had problems with getting the boom mushroom. I think everything else was decent.
Yeah, no, not really getting the boom mushroom, but getting out of it. That light is very annoying. Right. So now we're going to be taking a little bit of a detour. We're going to be going into Sweet Sweet now, and just grabbing a couple more stars from Terrace before we go back to Kitchen.
Alright, let's see how Steak does here. Alright, also getting the cool key movement. I like that movement a lot. It's not hard. It's cool.
There is actually a way to keep your momentum from the Rainbow Star speed there. But that's where that's hard to do. And that's where Luigi becomes really uncontrollable. So
you saw Steak there. He was really overwhelmed that he kept his star for so long that he didn't quite know where to jump. I was in that same position before, but he still got it in the end without major time loss. Very cool.
Yeah. So what you just saw Tibbs do there, he fed the Luma. He long jumped right before finishing the feeding process, and then hang on.
Yeah, Steak is doing mansion clip. First try didn't go that well.
Come on, Steak.
Righty, come on.
There you go. Oh, there you
what?
don't go. What
I've
in the
never
heck?
seen that. I've never seen that. What?
That is ultimate tomfoolery. What? Boy, that hurts. Oh
What?
my goodness!
What?
What's happening?
I have never seen that. How does Luigi
I don't know,
pop
man.
out of that wall?
That's ridiculous.
Please don't say it's gonna happen a third time.
Okay,
Thank
there
God.
you go.
I have never seen that. I didn't even think that could have happened.
Ow. So what I was talking about earlier on Tibbs' screen, he already did this. He fed the Luma, he long jumped right before finishing up, so he went to talk to Luigi, and then took the launch star. The reason we do this is because it's twofold. One, so we can actually get good at Luigi afterwards, and two, because launch stars take a little bit to activate after spawning, so it's just a good time to do so. And you're going to see that little piece of routing right now. This is the only time where Luigi, Male Toad, automatically talks to us. There's going to be 2 other spots in the run where we want to talk to him ourselves, and I will point those out when we get there. But taking a little trip back to Terrace, going to be saving Luigi again, you know.
Yeah, from a different planet now.
Stupid coward.
We saved Luigi a total of 3 times here. I mean, that guy must really be...
Well, total of 4.
Yeah.
4. Ghostly 1, Good Egg L,
right.
Battle Rock L, Honey Hive L. Dude's a scaredy cat.
Exactly. Alright, so this, what you saw from Tibbs there, is the fastest star in the whole run. It takes about 1 minute to complete. But with movement on the observatory, without movement, it's like literally 5 seconds of gameplay.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
So
Still,
now,
there are people who manage to like lose 5 seconds fast for some reason. But yeah.
Yeah, no. The movement, optimizing it is hard.
I probably just jinxed myself. It's probably gonna happen in my next run.
It'll definitely happen to me when I come back. I guarantee it.
Alright,
so now,
Tibbs
going
Sweet
into...
Sweet.
Oh yeah, Sweet Sweet is basically what like non-Galaxy runners think running Galaxy is like. Just long jumps. That's it.
Yeah.
Long jump simulator.
This is the
yawn.
This is the Haunty Halls 2 version of Galaxy 1, basically.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's Haunty Halls 2. Oh yeah, if I get good at Sweet Sweet, does that mean I get good at Haunty Halls 2?
Yeah.
Perfect. I'm expecting a big goal there when I run Galaxy 2 again. So Tibbs and Honey have Comet now.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful. So Tibbs and Honey have Comet now. He's racing a cosmic version of Luigi here. And Luigi does not know what kind of tricks we have up our sleeve, so we beat him by a landslide every time.
Yes. That's completely normal. I mean, there are other races with Cosmic Luigi, and they're all not gonna be close. There are strats for every single of those comets that basically ensure a win. Of course, in some cases, if you like
fail a strat a couple times, you're probably gonna lose. He's like Comet.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get back to surface swimming in a while.
Oh yeah, no, we do all of the cosmic races in this run, so there is no shortage of Cosmic Luigi.
Yeah, they tend to be very fast, all 4 of them.
They are.
And that's why they're like. Also, Steak, watch closely. Fastest star in the run.
Beautiful.
2 long jumps, 1 spin, 1 wall jump, another spin, and you're literally done.
Blink and you miss it.
Yeah.
So now Tibbs going into Beach Bowl Comet. It's basically just Beach Bowl 3, but faster.
Yep.
That's like it. There's 2 Fast Bowl Comets in the whole game, and we do both of them this run. Spoilers. It literally all it does is just make the platforms and the enemies go faster. That's it.
Yeah, the movement still barely changes from normal cycles.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same.
Yeah, it's actually the same now that I look at it. It's literally the same movement.
Yeah. Just setting it up once more. All right, not quite getting the ledge grab there, but still very good.
All right. Steak has 30 seconds of time save in that level. Hopefully he can get that. I just remember. Alright. So those stars really don't have many strat differences from both parties here. So we will basically see the same thing from Steak here in Honey Hive Comet.
Oh yeah. There is a faster strat here, but it's very risky.
Yes,
It
it
takes
is.
about 5 seconds, I think.
Yep. There's
So
some
now
top
Tibbs-
runners who are gonna go for it.
They do
Is
go for
this?
it, and
I think this is an adequate moment to promote the GDQ race that's happening tomorrow.
yes, I believe so.
So, Toogs, what is going on tomorrow?
So tomorrow night, 8 p.m. EST, we have there's going to be a Super Mario Galaxy 90% Luigi race on Awesome Games Done Quick 2022. It's a four-way race between Tibbs, who is here, Mr. Cloud Kirby, Hardcore Gaming, and I'm Jay, or just Jay now, right?
Yeah.
They're all very, very good runners, and very, very excited for that race. I believe all of them except for CK are going to be using 2P, which is very interesting. And there's going to be a lot of really cool strats being shown off.
Yes.
So,
yes.
no better people to do it than these four.
Yep, definitely. So
Ghostly 2,
basically, first place, second place, third place, and fifth place racing each other. Very, very nice. Very cool.
Yep. It's going to be insane. I'm excited. So now Tibbs in Ghostly 2, he's racing the Spooky Speedster. Get your guesses in. Good time for Tibbs would be around, I think, 39 seconds to between 39 and 41. And just one quick thing. Times ending in 2, 4, 7, and 9 are impossible due to how 60 seconds work. Get your guesses in pronto.
Yes, it's over already almost.
Yeah, nope, you guys are too slow. Somebody get something.
Wait, I'm guessing something. He's gonna get
3963.
Yes.
I got it right.
Oh,
Still
no.
missing the skip again. Oh, that hurts.
Ouch. That hurts, yeah. It does. Alright. Steak trying again.
Very solid race time from Tibbs there. So now Tibbs is going to be going back into Ghostly, going into Ghostly S, and there's going to be a lot of cool stuff going on here. Basically, we're going to be jumping off invisible doors.
Alright, Steak, come on, make it this time.
There
Nice.
you go, man. There you go.
2 for 4, not optimal, but could be worse.
Unfortunate.
Yes, definitely.
So keyless is a strat. I mean, I just said what it was like. You're jumping on invisible doors.
You're not
Which
gonna
is-
know what's happening if you just
Yeah.
you just
It's
So-
hard because the doors are invisible. You can't see anything.
Yeah, the ground doesn't exist. The door's collision still exists, and that's all we're working with. And
That's all you need to know.
And the door's collision is also really janky. I hope we don't see that jankiness now, because that will be very tragic.
Unfortunate.
Yep. But yeah, you know, there's nothing here, but for some reason we can jump off things. And another thing.
Very clean there from Tibbs.
Yeah, very nice wall jump there. Very cool.
So now, Tibbs is going to be going into Airship Armada and closing out this first half. He's on pace for a very good one, too. About a 109, which is really good. So the level itself isn't too bad, but the fight sucks.
Yeah. So, you know, if any one of you has ever played Mario Maker or Mario Maker 2, and you've gone through the online levels with a lot of enemy spam that are just super annoying, this level is the Nintendo equivalent of it. But it's not a Mario Maker level, it's official. That's the worst thing about it. Also,
Yes.
Yeah. Alright.
So
Perfect.
instant cannon shot there. Basically, if you enter a cannon while holding Z, you can zoom out. And in the case of Airship Armada, that helps a lot because we can just aim at the very left of the screen in the kind of center area, and then just mash A and get a shot right to the Polestar. That's only possible on the Wii version, not on the Switch version. So I'm sorry, Steak.
Yes.
This is for the big boys only.
I think Steak is a big boy. He's a big boy.
He is. Okay, bigger boys. Never mind.
All right. All right.
Abort.
Abort. So this is
So Tibbs is going for the fast fight here.
see the enemy spam already.
Yeah, he's trying to make sure that he doesn't hit any bullet bills with his shells. Looks like he's good. That was a very clean fight, actually. Holy moly, that was very really hard. It's very hard to do, by the way.
We didn't even get to see the enemy spam, man.
Nah, I'm sure.
Was too fast.
I don't miss it.
Alright, Steak also now going for or entering Ghostly S. Steak very recently learned the 1P version of this trick.
Oh yeah.
Which he will most definitely go for, I think.
It's tough, but yes, he will.
It is very tough.
Try it.
It's especially tough for Switch runners because they don't have notches to help out their angles and stuff.
Yeah, very good first half from Tibbs there. 109, very solid, even with some of the mistakes he made. Not bad at all. 109 is a 10x first half is really good. That's actually like insane.
Steak. All right, Steak, Keyless, come on. Ooh.
First try.
That must have been a gold, right?
I hope so. That's
very good.
That was very
Congratulations, Steak. That was a very nice Keyless.
That's really tough to do 1P. Very good stuff.
Yeah. Welcome, Raiders. Came at a good time. Half of the run is done.
Thanks for the race, SpeedGaming too. So now Tibbs just talked to Mail Toad there. So we can. Whoa!
Nice.
All right, man. So now he's going to be going into Hurry Scurry. Quick trip to Fountain. Don't worry, this is the last we see of Fountain, and for the entire run. Excuse me.
Problem. Got the hickeys.
No, that's totally no. That is not right. That is not correct.
Is that a bad word that I don't know?
Oh goodness, hiccups, yes, but whatever you said, oh, that's different.
Really? I don't know that word.
Oh boy.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I am very sorry. Okay.
It's okay. It's okay. So nothing too special happening in Hurry Scurry. Just going for some music notes, playing a little tune, getting a start for it. It's not even that interesting. It's just a chromatic scale, so it's boring. Dude, play a real song. Play Hotel California. I want the... Or some AC/DC or some Led Zeppelin.
Alright. Steak throwing the shell into the
bullet bill.
the wall.
Oh,
Yeah.
or that.
The wall,
Oh.
yeah.
Yep.
But still, I think get back up. Ooh,
He got hit.
He
I think
he got hit there, yeah. Yep.
Wait, what?
What? He didn't get hit?
What happened? Okay.
He got hit
now
now.
he got hit.
Yeah. Alright.
So Tibbs actually has
this
another
is
shot
enemy
at Battle Rock out of bounds here.
This is enemy spam right here.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. Yep.
There he goes. So Tibbs, as I just mentioned, he has another shot at Battle Rock out of bounds here. So let's see if he can get it. Oh,
You see
well.
the 2P jumps? 2P
Sure.
jump? Alright. Let's see if he gets it. No spoilers in chat now.
going for it. Oh,
no.
Darn, didn't quite make it. Didn't quite have the angle he wanted there.
Yeah.
Unfortunate. Alright, so now he's just going to be messing around on the auto-scroller because fun.
Yep, we all like auto-scrollers.
They're so fun, dude. Yeah. Excuse me.
I think it's become like a primal habit for humans to find out ways to skip auto-scrollers.
I mean, auto-scrollers are boring and slow. That makes sense.
Yes. They are very bad game design, let me tell you that. Dear game developers, please don't make auto-scrollers, please.
Stop making them. I beg. Ah. So Steak now going to be heading over to Fountain 2. His turn to play that same boring chromatic scale.
Mm-hmm.
It's literally like the most boring thing they could have done for those notes. Would have been cool to have like an AC/DC thing or a Queen song.
Yeah, you know those music roads in Hungary and California where when you drive over them, they might make music?
Really? Oh, I never heard about that.
Yeah, it's because frequency... Yeah, you basically know everything about music. I don't have to explain to you, but...
Oh, yeah.
It's like they are ripped roads with like small little gaps.
Oh, that's
and
so
when
cool.
you drive over them at a certain velocity, they make music because of the frequency you drive over them.
Now that's cool. I like that.
Listen to the Hungarian one, not to the Californian one, because the Californian road creators, I don't know how they're called, they messed up things bad, and it's so out of tune. It is so bad. They messed up the thing, the distance between the exactly. So that's why even at other velocities they just want to line up correctly.
California, no.
Yeah.
All right, so
very sad.
So now Tibbs going into Freeze Flame 1, starting off bedroom. Bedroom, I'd say, is one of the more boring domes, but
yes,
it definitely is. But it's
also
necessary.
Yeah, and it's also one of the more consistent domes.
Oh yeah.
It's one of the side effects of it being boring, I guess.
Yep.
But yeah. All right. Steak also in Battle Royale, yeah. Wow.
No, it's okay. Isn't it like 1 a.m. for you?
Yes, but I have a bad sleep schedule, so it's fine. I'm not tired. It's just my brain.
That implies that you have a sleep schedule. I don't think you do.
Oh yeah, I don't have a sleep schedule. Thanks for correcting.
I'm so sorry. Oh jeez, I feel so mean for saying that.
No, it's okay. All right.
So Tibbs going for a triple jump onto this box. Beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Into there, and now backflip right here. Now we will see 2 chain 2P jumps. No, triple jump version. Okay. Oh, he goes for it. Grounded 2P jump there, though. Okay.
Good stuff.
Now the rest of the fight is the same. Backflip, spin, spin.
You know, so sometimes you can just like not hit him, and it's just annoying when it happens, but it doesn't happen very often. So
there's an important aspect still to talk about. There are these things called shadow spins, or weak spins. Yeah. I think I'm the only one who calls them shadow spins.
Probably. I call them weak spins.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure everyone else does.
When you spin midair, you can't spin another time, at least for gaining height. But when you spin midair after already having done a spin, you can still activate things and destroy or kill enemies, and it still acts as a spin, you just don't gain height, and the animation is weak. That's why they're called weak spins.
Yeah, but they still do damage.
Yeah, they still deal damage, and they can be used to still break crystals or flip switches, and to kill the boss in Freezy Flame 1, for example.
Freezy Flame 1, I think you've been playing Skeleton too.
Oh,
yeah, no, I get you.
Yeah,
I also find them useful in Bowser 2 for the fight.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So Freeze Flame 2, pretty interesting level. The cool thing about these crystals, if you just shake into them while skating and then just hold neutral, you're just going to stay in place, which makes controlling yourself afterwards a lot easier.
Tibbs having to back up there. Very fast thinking, though.
Yeah,
He
no.
already knew that he was going to mess up that angle, so he immediately clicked one of the pole stars. Very nicely done from Tibbs.
Good stuff there.
This is a 2P long jump, found very recently. I have no idea how it works.
You basically just you just point at Luigi, then like you hit Z, then you do 2 PA and then 1 PA.
Oh, that's it? Okay.
Yeah, that's like it.
I thought that was like something.
It's really not that complicated. It's just timing it. It's just doing it. It just feels weird for a little bit.
Yeah. But as you saw, it saved a bit of time. Normally, you'd have to long jump spin there, but very nice find from Tibbs, I guess. Steak entering Freeze Flame 1, not Freezy Flake. Wrong game.
I mean, still better than like Shiverburn.
Definitely.
Shiverburn's awful. So now Tibbs is going to be going into Gusty Garden 1, and well, you saw those 3 bunnies in Gateway. Well, there's another one, and you got to catch it, but it's a lot easier because there's a very easy setup for this one.
Yes.
And actually, before that, it introduces something else called Floaty Fluff, which allows you to ride the wind.
Steak having some issues with Freeze Flame 1, but still getting up to the boss and defeating him.
Very close. There he goes. He's gone. So Tibbs is avoiding those question coins in the air for one reason. They spawn star bits, and when those star bits spawn, it actually causes lag. So it's better to avoid them rather than hit them. I think my gold still hits one of them, so I need to get on the avoiding them grind. Tibbs going to be skipping all these other bean planets to get up here, freezing up this piranha plant so he can just jump on it.
Yeah, normally you have to wait for the plant to get stunned itself, I guess.
To like slam its head on the floor and then...
We all have those moments where you want to slam our heads on the floor, right?
Oh, no, that's me playing this game all the time.
Steak is probably going to do a bit of a different approach in Freeze Flame 2 here. He will go for the lava boost strat, which is very interesting. Lava works very interestingly in this game and its sequel.
Yeah, they work the same way, I think.
So if you jump against the lava wall, you will get an insane amount of momentum from it. And you can carry that momentum wherever you want. And we will see that.
It's insane, yeah.
Now. So there's this one small spot in the lava that we will see right about now. Yeah. After collecting this life mushroom here. Wait, we will see it in a second. Right here, there's this one spot that counts as a lava wall and it gives us insane speed. And
oh!
Well,
not quite getting the angle he wanted out of that, so he's going to have to back it up with the normal strat there. Unfortunate. Good try, though. Very good try.
Yeah, good
so you had Freeze Flame 1, which was the freeze, you had 2, which was the flame, and now this is literally Freeze Flame. Both elements come together in this level. You saw that on the first planet. Oh!
Please.
Oh my goodness. Steakanator, what are you doing?
I am very I am surprised that he went for that.
I'm surprised he lived.
Okay. Heavily scarred, but still making it to the end.
Oi! That's gonna leave a mark.
Yes. That gave me a heart attack.
Yep.
Because when you fail this, you spawn. Oh no, basically no. He did.
If you fail the lava boost, you spawn all the way at the beginning.
Yeah. It wouldn't have been that bad, but still.
Yeah.
So the difference between both runners is displayed now. They've we now know that Tibbs is a top level runner and Steak is just not quite there, but it's it's fine.
Tibbs opting to... Oh, Tibbs is going for the one Ice Flower strat here. Risky.
That was
right in the
close.
nick of time there.
Yeah. It's still...
Yep, so now Steak headed over to Gusty Garden 1. It's his turn to catch that darn bunny.
Yep. Thank God there's there's a normalized setup for it. Because that bunny would be very annoying without it.
It's so annoying, actually. I hated it so much. Because it would be going everywhere on that cube. It would be going inside, through like the mazes, and
yeah.
Stupid bunny.
Gusty Garden 2. It's all about the molds and catching them before fighting the boss mole himself.
Nature Burrows.
Yes.
I have a personal grudge against this level for reasons I will not disclose.
It was very hard for me to not mention it.
No, it's okay. I don't care. They kind of are a part of this level. So what Tibbs is doing here, he's freezing this first mole here to keep it in place, so he can just jump off and then just ground pound right next to it.
So what's very interesting with this planet is, depending on with what angle you enter this planet, the angle on this planet will change, and when enemies are off camera, they stop going forwards. And so that's what we're trying to manipulate here. Tibbs going for mole cycles that are a bit easier. I think there are basically
harder
the
ones.
cycles.
Pretty much, but they're definitely a lot easier with 2P because you can just freeze the moles that are like out of your reach.
Right now, the apples, you would say that they're close together, you can just 2P jump, but nope, this is the only part in the whole game where the developers decided to put invisible walls.
In this entire level.
Yes.
I mean, there's also invisible walls in Get 3, Space Junk 2, and other places, but...
Oh, yeah. But between, like, round...
Yeah, these two planets, it's ridiculous.
They just had to make our lives slightly more obnoxious.
Yes, they did. That's what Nintendo does.
Steak in Freeze Flame 3. Tibbs in the fight. Steak is still on decent pace, probably not PB pace, but I think
still doing pretty well. I think.
Still doing well. Of course, the backgrounds of both players are very important to mention. Tibbs has more experience with this game because he started out with Mario and did a lot of ILs, basically optimized the game very early on.
Yeah, he actually started off as an IL runner, I think, and then later moved on to full-on RTA, and his skill is not to be slept on. He's improved. He started, I think, right at the beginning of 2021, and he's improved.
Yeah, he started a bit earlier than that, yeah.
Yeah, but he has improved so much. He's come such a long way.
Yeah.
And then Steak's first run was I believe it was a 247, which is insane for a first run.
Yes.
And then he also improved quite rapidly.
Yeah.
And
he took a long break from the game during the summer, though. So that's why he had to relearn a lot of things this fall. But
for
still,
this tournament, but he came back and became quite a force to be reckoned with.
Yes, definitely. He's one of the last remaining Switch runners also.
Switch runners and 1P runners.
Yeah. I mean, there are a lot of people who still run 1P, but Steakanator is one of the few mid-level / mid/top level runners who
mid to high level, I'd say.
Yeah, CK or Mr. Cloud Kirby, one of the best runners of this game, also still does 1P.
He's proven that you don't need 2P to get cracked times.
Yeah.
Times, which is very true. He can keep up just fine.
Yeah, it's very interesting because 1P, 2P discussion, they have been very prominent in the community.
Especially lately, it's been...
Yeah, especially now that basically all records are held by 2P
runners.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, in my opinion, all that 2P prevalence now has done is make 1P runs way more impressive.
Honestly, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Like, you just run whichever way you want to do it, because as long as the runner's comfortable with the way they're playing, that's all that really matters.
Yeah. Of course, there have been some cases of elitism, which is, of course, always bad, no matter what the topic is.
Oh yeah, it's awful. I've been guilty of it, I think, but I've tried to not let it really cloud anything I thought there. All this amidst a very, very good freestyle mess from Tibbs. Very hard level optimized, by the way. I'm sorry, we literally just talked over the whole thing. Another raid from SpeedGaming 3, Party of 88. Thank you very much. Welcome to the Galaxy 1 90% Luigi tournament.
Alright, I think I have to sync up a bit. Steak is a bit ahead of Tibbs. How do I do this?
I think we just leave that to the staff. That's not really. I don't think we can do that. But
okay, so how about this?
Anywho, Free Slime Comet, basically just the same section from Free Slime 3, but it's all ice now. And Cosmic Luigi has since learned how to skate since our last encounter, but again, he has no idea what he's in for.
No, it wasn't. I think one of the streams just went out of sync a bit. At the beginning, it was perfectly synced.
I mean, I don't see much of a problem. It's just running a little quickly. It's fine. So Tibbs going for some really, really sick movement here. Meanwhile, Steak fighting Major Burrows and finishing him off. So now we have Tibbs going into Gusty Garden 3, and he's going to be doing a little bit of a gravity scramble.
Okay, they're synced now. Okay, perfect.
Good stuff. Ooh, nice frame perfect jump there from Tibbs. So he's going to be using these question coins as kind of a visual cue for when he wants to spin here, so he can skip that bottom beam planet and get to the top real quickly.
Yeah.
Just like that. Fun fact, Vine growth speed is RNG in this game.
Yep.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Alright. Oh, missing the grounded 2P jump there, getting a normal spin.
And getting spiked.
Very interesting levels currently on both sides. Steak is
Not
going to do
easy to do
something very important here.
Angled wall jumps.
Angled wall jumps.
Basically, how those work is if you approach a wall at an angle, and then you immediately jump off of it, you're going to jump at the same angle that you approached at, and that's what makes that trick work. I still go for them because I just find them a lot more consistent. Whoa!
Oh, that is unfortunate. At
Long
least the
jumping
respawn,
slightly too early there.
at least the respawn point is fine. At least the respawn point is fine.
Yeah, but that's still annoying.
It is. Alright. Long jump again. Good. Missing the triple jump. Ooh, okay. Will he have enough time to get another fireball in here? Also, we glossed over at what Tibbs did. Again, two very interesting levels on both sides.
Yep.
But Tibbs did a huge skip in. Okay. Oh. Okay.
Up there he goes, getting up there.
Yeah, that block. Sometimes the other platform can eat your wall jump. That's why a lot of runners aim for that block there, the brown block.
Now Tibbs is going to be fighting Major Bros again, and he only has 1 hit point. This is a Daredevil Comet, the only one we do in this run. So basically, if you get hit anywhere, you're dead. Apart from that, it's largely the same fight as before. So he's actually going for a bit of position manipulation here, so he can manipulate where Major Bros spawns.
I didn't know of that manip. Wow.
Yeah, no, there's like very specific spots you want to stand, and it's actually pretty tough to get a handle on. I've gotten it once, and that was when I was. And I've gotten it only once, and it was as Mario. Yep. I was like practicing it as Mario because I was like, I want to learn this. But like I was practicing 80% Mario stuff, and I was like, I'm too lazy to switch to Luigi. Another thing I want to kind of mention, I think we didn't mention this whole time, is the way starbit mentoring works. Essentially, you have enough. You get a set amount of starbits, and you get a text box for it after every star. And depending on how many starbits you get, you want to either just press A immediately or let the counter count down and then press A afterwards. So for the majority of second half, you're going to be getting like around 18 starbits from a lot of levels. So we're just going to let it count down and then press A right after it counts down to cancel the text box within the 90 frames that it appears for. So it's very important to pay attention during those text boxes because it's easy to lose time from that.
Ooh, Steak misses the gravity skip there. Just
unfortunate. So the reason Tibbs has the Rainbow Star is to do that. That's it. Just to kill a gold chump with a star in it.
Yep. Ooh, Steak making his way there.
They were in the same star, but Tibbs is already in the secret, and Steak has to do the normal version of the star first. Steak learned some really cool chip movement here. I hope he's going to go for it here. Ooh, he gets it. Misses the thing, but doesn't matter.
Oh, missed that 4-star chip though. He started that jump too late.
Yeah, very nice backup though. Still very nice.
Not bad at all. Now this is actually one of my favorite levels to do. Honey climb. There's a glitch here where you can just have Luigi like shoot up into the air and go way high. This is actually going to be the first time that Tibbs grabs the bee mushroom this whole run. So
yeah, there's going to be a text box for skip that will not be there on Steakanator's side.
Yep.
So Steak did the cool skip now.
Depending on because of that, Tibbs is going to have to wait a little bit before. So he gets the wall cling. He's going to be waiting a little bit. Oh, yep, there you go. Not quite getting what he wanted there, but beautiful there.
You have to face perfectly upwards for that to work. So then you jump and spin immediately, and it can give you insane heights. But you have to face exactly
directly up. And you jump and you immediately shake the nunchuck afterwards. If you try it with a Wiimote spin, it does not work as well.
Right, we will see like 2 or 3 more depending on. Alright. Yes, first one is looking good. If you do that same thing but spin off something, you will get even more height, as we just saw here. And
yeah, smacking that man the bug gets you more height for whatever reason. I don't know how, but it works. So he's going to be going right into the star there. Beautiful.
Beautiful, beautiful.
And now, what are the more... I have no idea.
Let me check.
Let's
Even
see.
though it's not important to the race, I don't think he has pace on ever. No, he hasn't.
I don't think he does, but
Well, we'll see. We'll see. I think his early game wasn't the best for him, though, so
nah.
probably not PB
But it's
pace.
still looking really good. So now one of the more nerve-wracking levels of the entire run, Bowser 2. There's a lot that can go wrong here.
But it's a
And,
beautiful level to watch. It's beautiful.
It's wonderful. When it goes well, it's insanely satisfying. But when it goes wrong, it just it can ruin a very good run.
Yes. All right.
Which is unfortunate for me because my Bowser 2 and PP was really good.
All right.
So Tibbs going for a Luma bounce here. Ooh,
Good.
very risky movement there, dude.
Only 2P, by the way.
Yep, I think you can make that 1P as well, but it's a lot tighter. Oh, nice.
Insane movement here from.
Yep. Wanted a
Tibbs.
2P jump there out of that, but what can you do?
Ooh, okay, still a decent cycle. Will Tibbs go for the Nemi clip?
He doesn't go for it, so he's not going to go.
Yeah, that's also interesting. So Nemi was ahead of his time basically for Galaxy 2, and he played like Galaxy 1 for about, I don't know, a month, and found like two different strats, and then left again.
Yeah, which ones did he find? He obviously found the clip here in Dark Matter Planet. Where else did he find it? What else did he
found
find?
the good egg thing, the good egg starting thing.
Oh yeah, with the
Among
tower,
Us jump.
the tower climb and the Goomba stuff. Yeah, that's insanely hard movement to do, by the way.
Yep. That was difficult.
Very risky. Very risky. Very high chance of dying there.
Yep. Very, very, and only 2P viable. Alright, this fight is also kind of cool, because now Bowser has learned the spins himself. But
Somehow.
it will not help him, yeah. So we can basically cancel a lot of phases of Bowser here. So his first phase is shooting fireballs. We skip that by spinning against his tail, as Tibbs is doing now. So he shoots like one fireball or two. Tibbs shoots his tail, he ends that, and then he's gonna do 2 spins, which we both can cancel. And then the second fight we will use what Tukes also mentioned before, another shadow spin. Yeah, weak spin, shadow spin, whatever.
So what he wants to do here, he's going to spin into his tail, and then, so just like this, he's gonna spin, jump, or okay, well not quite like that, but that works too.
Oh, that still works. Okay, that didn't even lose time. That didn't even lose time. All right.
Did not lose time at all. Well,
maybe from running, but that's like less than a second.
Maybe from having to get back up after getting knocked down and stuff.
Steak and honey climb. Honey climb can be very difficult for Switch runners because again, no notches. Yep.
And Joy-Con drift.
Yeah. All right. So that's why Steak has to do 2 different.
Making good use of what he's got, though.
Yep, definitely. That first plan can go horribly for because of Joy-Con drift. Because you want to hold neutral in the air, and Joy-Cons just don't cooperate sometimes.
Yeah, it happens. So that's a 141 exit from bedroom for Tibbs. That's really good, actually. He's been playing pretty well since the little mishaps in Fountain. And
yeah, so Steak tried another thing, but again, drift or whatever it was. That's why Steak just decides to
not quite cooperating there.
Again, it's not his fault. It's just hardware things. We all love when hard.
Oh,
don't fall down too much. All right, good.
Steak struggling here.
We all love when hardcore screws up our speedruns. Hardware, not hardcore.
Hardcore. I knew someone's been killing my run somewhere.
Yeah, hardcore is a top runner of this game, and I to this day I still think it's hilarious that his name is Hardcore Gaming 07, because you would not associate a name like Hardcore Gaming 07 with top level speedrunner.
And with Super Mario Galaxy.
Yeah.
That's not very hardcore, but I digress. So now Tibbs going into engine room here. This is one of the more nerve-wracking domes, and especially because it's late game. Nerves are high when you're on pace.
Mm.
So Gold Leaf 1, this is literally just Honey Hive, but in reverse, and it's autumn for whatever reason.
Very creative, Nintendo. Very creative. Very nice.
Yep. Not lazy at all. And one more bunny to catch, and it's a rather annoying one, too.
Yes, this one is the most annoying.
Tibbs going for clockwise route here.
Right. I think Steak is going to go for an Emmy clip, so the right side there.
He learned that?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Steak has gone for more top-level strats than Tibbs.
That's very funny.
And he sets it up. That's not... Yeah.
Nope, too close. Not even close to the spot he wanted to be on.
Don't worry, Steak is one of those people who will go for it again. Tibbs getting that
of course he
very
will.
hard jump.
Yeah, that's like the one risky part of clockwise route.
With 2P it becomes less tricky, but less... Alright, Steak, will he go for it again, or will he just say, nah, not my kind of day? He will go for it again. Jesus Christ. Oh, that's just brutal. That's just brutal to watch.
Steak, what are you doing?
I think Danger's used to run on Switch, though.
Never seen him run on Switch.
He did, though. Beginning. When, I think it was when it was just coming out.
It might have been. Oh, maybe he might have. Oh, it might have been for SMO. That makes
Steak. Just opting out, doing it normally.
Yep.
Plus skip. Let's see.
Plus skip can also be brutal.
Yeah. Again, no notches, but boom and got
Nailed it.
Good. Yeah, Joy-Cons are bad.
Yep.
And
So now
Pro-Con is
Tibbs
expensive.
going into Gold Leaf 2. Done with bunnies now. No more of them. And instead, how do you feel about the Cataquacs?
Equally as bad, probably.
Yep.
Yeah, they are annoying as hell.
They're so bad. So he's going to be trying to avoid as many of them as he can until he reaches the M planet. And on the M planet, if you get hit by any other Cataquest than the one you want to hit, good luck.
Ooh, nice glitchy wall kick there.
Oh yeah, those are annoying.
Right, Steak in the fight. Good for second phase there. Good.
Oh, that's interesting movement. I've never seen that.
Me neither. Oh.
What are you doing? What is this?
No. That was I think if you get grounded to jump from a curve, you can make use of the tilt. That is interesting.
Yeah, I've never seen that before. That's very interesting.
Me neither. That is super interesting. Wow. That was definitely on purpose though. That did not
going for crump jump there. Nicely done.
That was an absolutely stunning Gold Leaf 2 without the small mistake there from the category.
Yeah.
So
nice crump jump as well. That's not easy to do. That setup seems to be very consistent, but I don't know, just hard.
Yeah.
It's a hard trick in general because you have to try to get a wall jump off like the bottom of the flower.
Another trick that's only available to 2P, by the way.
Yep.
Just 1P does not get enough height there.
They really don't. So now Gold Leaf 3. This is a fun level.
It is, especially with 2P. We will see some awesome platforming.
There's a lot of great movement here.
Yeah. All right. Steak also finishing up. All right. Look, just watch Tibbs.
Yeah, I'm gonna let this speak for itself.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Beautiful. Another small trick here, skipping the cutscene. Yep. Onto the fence. And
Gonna be jumping right onto the underground gunner, who is rendered defenseless because of that.
skipping the cutscene here is not only faster, but as Tug's already mentioned, it's also easier because the cutscene doesn't activate the boss, so you can attack him whenever you want and don't have to wait out cycles.
Boss is a wimp, you know, he's got a fully functional weapon and he's just not using it.
Exactly. Steak is gonna have a hard time for the cutscene skip because apparently on Switch it is a bit harder to get it because
It is harder because of
registration.
angles. Yeah. And angles.
Nah, he just doesn't get it. He just doesn't spin. Like, he literally spins right into the cutscene every time. No, he lands at the cutscene right away because he doesn't spin. It's really strange.
So now Tibbs heading over to Toy Time 1. This is actually a very interesting level, movement-wise. There's a lot of cool stuff happening.
Yep.
And
Also
actually,
nice platforming.
it's one of the. I think it's one of the only levels where whether or not you get a frame perfect jump at the beginning determines where you go. So he did not get frame perfect jump here, so he's going to be going to the right for train cycles.
Mm-hmm.
If you get a frame perfect jump there, you're going to the left.
Yeah, because you can
Catch a
catch the
faster
train.
Catch a faster train cycle there.
Alright, Steak now in. Oh, Steak is also doing clockwise. I thought he dipped it. He said he was not going to go for it in the race. Guess he just reached a point where he doesn't care anymore.
He's probably just like, you know what? I gotta go nuts. This engine room.
Let's hope he gets the very, very bad wall jump here.
This jump is awful with 1P.
Let's see how he does. Yeah, he got a spin bonk there.
Alrighty. What are you? Come on, Steak.
Come on, you can do it. Show off for us.
Oh, yikes.
Does not get the wall jump. So the mistake there is, I played around with it myself too. I'm still too scared to do it myself. But the reason why people don't get a wall jump there most of the time is not because the wall is glitchy. It's because you hold the wrong angle.
Depth perception.
Like that wall plays with your mind. I swear to God, that wall is vicious.
Ugh, it's nasty.
And it can also be faulty. It can also just eat your wall jump.
I will never go for clockwise as long as I breathe. Well, I'm sure I'll reach a point where I do have to learn it, but that's not going to be for a long time.
Yeah, let's not think about that point.
Yep. So Tibbs going for armpit skip here. Very cleanly executed.
Very nice, very nice, very nice.
Skips a whole lot of casual stuff. So that's a very rough time loss for Steak. Let's see how well he can recover.
Alright, so we have about 40 about 40 minutes left, I think. Yeah, 40 minutes until the run is over for both. And both are on pace to get us up to 230, which would mean that this race would be one of the fastest races in the whole tournament, which is still cool.
Oh yeah.
I mean, Tibbs, of course, he's gonna not only get up to 30, but rather low to 2x.
Very 2x.
Like, his bedroom was flawless, I think, right?
His bedroom was really, really good.
Yes, so
I don't remember seeing many huge mistakes there.
with all these misses, are they mistakes? Round of applause for chat. Very...
oh my goodness.
I like me. Where's Matt? Matt would appreciate.
Matt would love that one. I agree. Fortunately, Matt is streaming right now.
Yeah. Wait, I have to screenshot it and show it to him later. He's gonna appreciate that quite a bit. Starfall.
So while you do that, Tibbs basically just obliterated Cosmic Luigi again. Steak is gonna be there you go. So now Tibbs is gonna be going into 2.5 minutes of absolutely nothing. He's gonna be just talking to a shark, then going through 8 rings. It's all underwater too, so it's boring. So if you want a snack or anything, Go get it now.
Yep. Oh, Steak gets that trick 1p. Nice.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Alrighty. So Steak will not be able to do crump jump, what we saw earlier. He will have to grab this bee mushroom and jump off this platform here, or rather this wall. And by just facing down, you can land on this flower and collect the star. Bit different from 1p, of course, but it doesn't matter. Doesn't lose too much time.
I grabbed a snack.
Let's go. He grabbed a snack. I hope you also grabbed a snack,
I really hope you did.
because nothing really interesting going on.
Literally just swimming with a shell and going through some rings. This is a good apple, by the way.
Healthy snack.
Stay healthy, kids.
Absolutely. In these trying times. Tips going after the shark. I never saw anyone do that. They all go to the right. Tips is an alternative thinker. What can you say?
Yeah. Good tree skip there for Steak. I should probably stop talking while I'm trying to eat an apple.
Quality commentary.
Yeah. I'm the best there is.
Also climb in the tower consistently.
Back to your regularly scheduled tips program.
Seeing oh yeah, and Steak also didn't get the cutscene skip because, as I already said, it's harder on Switch for some reason that is still not 100% clear. That is brutal. What just happened to Steak? That is not good.
Yeah, that hurts a lot.
Oh, God. Oh no, Steakanator. All right, good. One more phase. He has to wait this one out because cutscene skip. We all love it. Alright. Last phase and Tips entering Toy Time 2 now. Oops. Steak also spawning on the opposite side there after the boss fight.
That is annoying when that happens.
Yeah.
So Tibbs is going to be going for a strat here called screwless. You see that big screw? Normally you would screw a small screw that screws in the big screw to get you, let you get that last star chip. We skipped that. So
yep.
Yeah. You see that blue screw? Yeah, screws in the big screw. Yeah. It's a lot of screwing.
That is also a lot easier with 2p. Yeah,
oh,
that
nice.
Was beautiful.
That was insane. That's very good. Using the backwards momentum there. Beautiful stuff there, Tibbs.
So you can do this 1p with triple jumps, and there are runners who do that, especially with Mario. I've seen it. Yeah, but it's just a lot harder with 1p.
That was really good. This movement here is actually don't take it lightly. It's very hard to optimize where you're going.
It's very weird to say this, but like watching Steak here doing all those hard 1p strats, it makes me want to do 1p again. I don't know why.
Oh no, don't do it.
Nah, it's just impressive.
It's a trap.
But it's so impressive.
Very good toy time too there from Tibbs. Actually, he golded that split.
Did he?
Yes, he did.
Oh, you have the separate thing open.
Yes,
nice.
I do.
Let's go. Alright, Steak having a bit of trouble going up there, but...
And now... surface swimming.
Yep. So, you have, I think, a 14 frame window, maybe more, maybe less, about that. So, when you spin and enter or touch the water surface, So when you're underwater and spin and then touch the water surface, I think at the second half of your spin, you will snap onto the water surface, and you're like locked in a state between on water and underwater. And if you keep spinning during that state, you will gain insane speed. Yeah,
like
as
this.
now tips. Yep, you just snap onto the water surface and do your things.
You want to be continuously shaking during that, by the way. If you drop a shake at any point, you're losing the surface swim. I don't know if you said that already, but...
No, you... Very important, though.
Good.
Right, so...
Just making sure I'm not, like, being redundant or anything. So we actually intentionally take the coin here, so we don't die.
Also, this runs is 2.5 hours long. There's plenty of room for redundance.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
So not quite getting... second try surface one there. Very good.
Really good. Okay, going into the big gate.
It's not easy to get surface swims quickly. 48, 38 race time there. Very good. Still very solid. I think my best is like a 49. Just not bad at all.
I barely got 50, 59 something. Or like 50 and then... Right, good.
Yeah.
Fun Tiber versus Beefinator. Very nice, very nice.
Yep. So if Seaside 2 didn't kill your arm, Seaside Comet will.
Just coming up now.
It can also kill your run. Like it did to me last week.
So if you constantly miss surface swims, there's a chance to, miss to the... Yeah. But you will get it eventually, even after like the 5th try, it's still enough to win the race.
It is, but it's just better if you get like a quicker
swim than that.
Steak having some trouble here.
Speaking about failing the race, I think this is not looking...
This isn't looking good.
Oh no, this is not looking good. Yep,
that's not good.
He was gonna lose the race there. That is so unfortunate.
Very unfortunate there for Steak.
That hurts. So Steak has practiced the triple jump here again, and apparently... what is Tibbs doing? That was...
Okay. That's not what he wanted to do, that's for sure. Yep. Alright, but there you go.
Yeah. Again, good with the surface swim.
Oh, good. Okay, hand bonking. This could be bad.
Nah, but he has the shell. Will it reach him? Nah, it doesn't. Alright.
Doubt it. What the?
Oh god. Tips.
Right, there you go.
Alright, thank you. Alright. That was something. I've never seen anyone do that before, that's for sure.
Yeah, that was weird.
So yeah, but for that triple jump that Steak just did, he recently started to do that, and apparently it is also a bit harder on the Switch because of no notches, and you can't really get angled wall jumps perfectly, and other stuff there. Not cool.
Nor is it helpful.
Another inside joke.
So now, Toy Time S, the name of the game here is to just collect 50 star bits, which Tibbs does right before landing. And he's going to come up to this Hungry Luma here. What was he trying to do there? I don't know, but nope.
I hope he's not at stake. Thank you, Quarteria. Thank you. Thank you, Cordy.
I got some beef with that joke.
Jesus.
Strap in, folks. You got another like 20 minutes of this. Don't worry.
Someone strap me onto a bed. I can't handle this. Don't have.
Oh, come on. No,
I'm hiding the chat. I'm hiding the chat.
That was terrible.
Hiding the chat.
So with Tibbs, what?
That hurts. Yeah.
I've never seen that before.
Yeah, welcome to Talks Boxes, everyone. They can be weird.
Mm-hmm. That was
Great
really
game.
weird.
So yeah, Talks Boxes sometimes squish you when they want. You just have to be in proximity of them and they squish you for some reason. Stupid.
It's probably the weirdest one I've seen.
Tibbs is making me have several heart attacks in the span of 10 seconds.
What are you
Do
doing? He nearly
not enter that pipe.
went into the pipe, nearly pulled the CK there.
Jesus.
You know,
Alright.
that actually happened to CK on 219 pace, and he didn't know that the pipe stayed after coming out. So he couldn't. He literally he could have just taken the pipe back. Tibbs, what are you doing? Oh, it was toxic. Oh, shut up. Oh my god.
I need to leave prematurely.
Goodbye,
everyone. It was fun.
It's been great. Oh my god. So, you saw Toy Time S, and now we have Toy Time Comet, which is literally just Toy Time S, but faster.
Yep. It's this can be a very hard star.
Oh, it is. It very much is.
Alright. Steak is not doing screwless because he's doing One Piece, so if you want to see movement with the screw, here it is. Here's the nice cutscene. Very nice cutscene. Yeah, beautiful. Then going over here. Nice, getting the jump or the bounce of that robot
that
Bowser, whatever that is.
Koopa, the Mecha Koopa.
Oh yeah, Mecha Koopa, Robot Bowser. I know I know a lot about this game. Trust me.
Yeah. Keep telling yourself that.
That was also toxic.
Sorry.
Not a pun though.
I'm sorry.
Nah, it's fine. Tips also. Again, 2P makes this a lot more bearable, or a lot more. Yeah, bearable is the right word.
Yeah.
Because you can just freeze the platforms. You cannot freeze the Talks boxes though, which is sad.
So now Tibbs has 1 star left in Dungeon Room before he goes Kitchen again. So Gold Leaf S, very short star, but very annoying.
Do not look at chat.
Not saying a word.
Okay,
So basically,
Tibbs
Gold Leaf
really-
S, you just get into a bubble, you ring a bell, and you collect some notes, and you get a star. That's it. I explained the whole star.
Yep.
Give me 2 seconds, I'll be right back.
Right. So doing the star fast can still be very difficult. Alright, so now it's Steak's turn for the sore arm. So trying to get the surface swims. Misses the first one, gets the second one, doesn't bonk. Perfect. And now... Oh, he swims over the gate. Interesting. Normally on the Switch, that gate can be vicious.
Oh, yeah.
Getting that coin as well. Okay.
So now, Tibbs going back to Kitchen, going to be grabbing a few stars here, and then he'll be on the final stretch of the run soon.
Hmm.
So we go to Buoy Base, grab both stars there. There's 5 blue star chips in Buoy Base 1. We grab 1.
Hmm. And we don't even need that one.
We don't.
Yeah, it's just an accident. Also, you don't even collect one with 2P, right? Because 2P...
Yeah, you do. No, you do.
Oh, yeah.
It's literally
that
in the
one.
air.
Yeah, that one. Alright, so epic 2P movement here. Super cool. It's one of the stars where I beat the 1 PC gold because of 2P. It's very, very cool.
You actually did, didn't you? Wait. Oh, yeah.
I'm also super.
1P. And
I'm also super. Yeah, I'm also super close to. Ooh, that was. Oh, Tibbs playing with this fire there.
You saw that. That was wild. And he's trying not to die here.
Yeah. All right. Now comes the beautiful movement. Oh.
Almost beautiful movement.
Like semi-beautiful still. Still beautiful. Yeah. Oh.
Ooh, spicy.
That's new.
I like that. Aggressive.
Alrighty. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Alright. Nice. Steak still in
Seaside Comet now.
Yeah, so Steak's run fell apart a bit in engine. This is... I hope it's still sub 230 pace, but honestly, even that might be questionable.
At this rate, it is pretty questionable.
Yeah, we'll see though. We'll see though. Again, the gate just let him pop through, man. I've never seen that on Switch.
The gate's been very nice.
Yeah.
I guess the game knew that Steak was just not having a good time. So now, going back into Blue Base here, we're going to be leading this Torpedo Ted into this cage with a pipe. Now, it may look like Tibbs is going to die. Trust me. Not.
He doesn't. Although he's kind of, like...
He's kind of out of air, but
yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, okay. So now, we'll see another cool 2P optimization here. Just freeze that. Oh, that was close.
Ooh, risky.
That bullet could have also hit the Goomba, or the Goomba with the helmet. What's his name? Tooks, you're more knowledgeable.
Torpedoes, the bullet bills, the torpedo Teds, the electric spheres.
No, the
Goombas?
Goomba with the helmet.
No, I just call them Goombas. I don't know.
Okay. I know some German names, but obviously that would tell anyone.
So actually, yeah, I'm actually very curious now. So now, Tibbs is going to be feeding this last Hungry Luma for Drip Drop. And Drip Drop is, very annoying.
Yeah, so, again, as I said earlier, Galaxy works like this. When an enemy is off camera, it doesn't exist, and it stops moving. And that's what we're going to abuse here as well. So this is a very normalized movement that Tibbs will do. So
it's
there's
still
not really...
very annoying to mess up, but...
Yes, so there's really, again, only one cycle. It's a bit more lenient, I'd say here. It's not easier, but it's more lenient because, again, the eels stop moving off camera. But still, it is very hard. But normalized movement exists here, and it's a bit easier with 2P because you can stun the eels. That's what we're seeing here. Perfect.
That's a good first eel.
Yeah.
Very good.
Second
very
eel
good second eel as well.
Yeah, that worked.
Oh, kind of wants that shell though.
Yeah, he can freeze the eel
not too
though.
bad. Not bad. Good backup. Good backup.
Definitely not bad. Alright, into the star we go. And it's time for the last two levels.
Yep.
Yeah,
so
for
this
Tibbs, this is about like
220, 221 pace.
Yeah,
so,
I think 220. Yeah, 222, I think, right? 221, 222.
220 or 221, I think. Very good still.
Yeah.
So this is actually the other spot where we want to talk to Male Toad ourselves. Tibbs is going to be talking to him here. And Luigi's now on a tree.
Yep. So
somehow still able to write a letter and send it.
Fourth
get a picture and send
Luigi.
it.
Yeah.
Stupid, scaredy cat.
That picture also gets sent to the Wii message board If some of you
Yeah,
remember that.
whenever you get the letter, like it'll go, "Oh no, Luigi's gone missing. What do we do?"
Yeah, it reminded you every time you booted up your Wii. It was very funny.
Yeah, it was very funny. Steak having a little bit of trouble here. What is he doing? Okay.
Okay, getting that one at least. Okay.
Just opting to wait it out here.
Yeah, that's a 221 pace for Tibbs.
Yep.
Maybe he can squeeze out a 220 though, but
No, 221 definitely. 220. No, he can't 220.
I don't know what his gold is. I don't know what he usually gets, but
His gold's a
it would be
714.
Yeah, if he gets that gold, or if he matches the gold, then it won't be possible. He would have to get the better gold, which
Well,
is it's Tibbs after all. Could happen, but
It could happen.
Looking
I believe
like a
he's
very low 221, very low though. So still good. Meanwhile, Steak is still going strong in engine room. So 5 stars behind now.
Got a couple stars left here. He's got never mind. He's just the one. He's got Gold Leaf Fest, and then he's gonna be heading over back to kitchen. Gonna clean up Buoy Base and Drip Drop, and then he'll be on his way over to Honey Hive L and Bowser 3. So Tibbs has a little bit of a cutscene here, so he can take some time, stretch out, grab a drink of water or something, just mentally prepare himself for this last split because it is a hard one to do very well.
Alright, this is Steak's last star in engine room. Alright, having to adjust a bit. And now going full 4 is a bit too fast there, apparently.
Yeah, no, those notes are annoying.
What is...
Not sure what he's trying to do there, but... Oh, missing another note there. Those notes are very easy to blow past.
Yeah, especially if you're trying at the speed that Steak was trying to do.
Oh, that was close. You saw that. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, if you fly a bit too high, your bubble just bursts. So, righty. Yeah, Tibbs PB is 219.16.
14. He actually PB'd a few days ago.
Yeah.
Tibbs' PB is not a 219.16. It is a 219.14. He hasn't submitted it yet. Unless he has, and I haven't seen it yet.
Probably wasn't submitted.
Well, I was pretty sure he did, because I thought he verified.
Well, if he submitted, it wasn't verified yet.
No, he hasn't submitted it.
Some conflicting information.
Wait, no, yes, he has. Oh, yes, never mind. He did submit it. I'm silly. So, a lot of stuff happening in Bowser 3 that we kind of glossed over. Oops. Early cycle at the beginning.
Yeah, the most important section is coming up, though.
Yep, invisible wall, by the way, that he had to go around on the lava planet. Everything else has been pretty smooth so far.
Tubes.
And then tubes.
Alright, this is the interesting part right here.
And now cave. Cave movement.
Yep.
I believe he goes for Giselle cave movement here.
Yeah, he does. It almost looked like he didn't, but...
I thought he was not going to go for it, but he is.
That angle was... Ooh, ledge grab. Okay.
Ooh, boy.
Going for it. Alrighty.
This is like the hardest version of cave movement, by the way.
Yep. Ooh, no.
Oh, goodness. He's alive! How is he's not alive?
He's not alive. Okay. Went from a low 221 now to a mid 221.
So like a high 221, I think.
Yeah.
That hurts a lot.
Still trying again.
Be going for it one more time. Looks like looking a bit better this time.
Yeah, also Steak just did buoy base 1 1p, which is almost the same as doing it 2p, but a bit slower.
Yeah, you need to time it like a nunchuck spin, like right as you hit the spring.
Ooh.
Another heart attack for the books.
My god, okay. Alright, now we will see Took's stairs. I still don't know why they're named after you.
Probably because I consistently get them clean, I guess. Or maybe
So
I
you can
maybe it was, I don't know.
you can just
I don't know why
chain
they're.
you can
Nope.
chain long jump stair up. Yeah,
Oh,
like
well,
oh what? Not Took stairs then, I guess.
nope. No, two stairs would be just chaining long jumps cleanly. I haven't. I don't know. I still have yet to fail them for whatever reason.
By
I
the
have
way,
before, but
just for reference, world record would have finished about a minute ago.
yeah, world record in
Just
this
for
category is
reference.
a 2:18.15, and Tibbs' PB just passed.
Yep. Still looking at a 2:21 here.
Yeah, it's looking pretty good. Still looking like a solid race time. So Steak done with buoy base now, and he is on his way over to trip drop.
Yep.
I think
Also-
he's on. I think he's on like 2:29 pace.
Something like that.
I think so. I do
I
2:29.
can't tell. I don't really know paces very well in this game. I'm better with SMG too.
I'm better with. I mean, I'm better with Galaxy 1 for paces. I'm good at guessing them, kind of. It's probably because I've just run the game so much, but
Yeah, probably.
I'm not good with. I am no good with SMG2 paces. I'm sure I'll be better at it once I like start running the game more.
It's a great game.
It is a great game. I enjoy
That's
it very much. I just need to
yeah.
give it a chance.
Yeah,
So-
last year we had the SMG2 tournament.
Oh yeah, which I performed horribly in. So don't watch my runs. It was bad.
It was still fun. It was
fun.
my first tournament.
my first as well. It was an interesting experience. Really wanted to take part in this one too, but alas. Anywho, last phase for Tibbs here.
Right, and fast. Yeah, as fast. Fast
missing
phase.
that last eel. Steak, what are you doing?
Yes or no?
All right, not too bad. All right, and Tibbs gonna be finishing up here with a very high 221. Looks like a 221.54 or 55, maybe 53. I'm not sure.
Very, still respectable. Very nice.
Very, very good time. But we have our winner of this race.
Yeah, that's for sure.
GG's Tibbs. Still a very good time.
Alright, Steak is also entering the
Yeah.
second last star. Luigi
Yeah.
on the tree.
Yeah, not
And-
easy at all, by the way, to get a 221. 221 is really hard.
Alrighty. At 55.
221.55.
Tibbs is marked
GG's.
as done.
He
The
is
winner
the
of
winner.
race. Yes.
Good work, Tibbs.
Let's go. And now
We got
can-
Steak on his last stretch of the run as well.
Yeah, looking like high to 29.
I
Yeah.
think either high 229 or a
Hello.
220 or
Hello
230.
to hello.
What's up?
Toops,
Hello,
yeah,
Tibbs.
hello Tibbs.
Yeah. How's it going, man? How do you feel about that? Very solid run for you, I think.
I was like minus or plus 23 after Gateway, so I wasn't feeling that great the entire run.
Yeah.
Plus
I mean,
23, alright. Yeah, because of Gateway Skip. Yeah.
Yeah, I missed
Wasn't
that.
the best start. Your early game had some parts.
some shaky parts, but it wasn't too
some
bad.
shaky parts.
Yeah,
Was
honestly,
definitely
like
a more-
kitchen bedroom were really good. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, your engine room wasn't too bad either.
Yeah, except for the ending, messed up. I don't know how. I don't know what was that death. I was like so.
I don't
confused.
know. I saw that. I was like, I've never seen that
Like
before.
he didn't even get squished. He just died.
He didn't even touch the thing. It was
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah, those
Oh yeah, Tibbs. I
Those
think you need to mark
Darksparks
yourself
stuff.
down in race time. I don't know
Oh
if you
yeah,
did.
sorry about that. I will
I
do
always
that
forget
right now.
Yeah, I don't know if you did, but you should.
We got a 2:21:55.
Yeah, 221, not bad at all. Very respectable time. Very hard to get in any case. So that's not an easy time for anyone.
I think I might drop Gisela Cave because I don't have enough practice for it, and I think it's too inconsistent for me. So I'll
Giselle
drop it for
Cave.
the GDQ race.
Yeah, Giselle Cave is pretty tough. Nah, you will be fine. You got it.
Also, I did some like extra strats in Bowser 2. I'm not gonna do though. Actually, depends. We'll see what happens. But I do want to kind of show it off, but they are kind of hard to do.
GDQ Tibbs, how do you feel?
Yeah,
You
you ready? How are you feeling about that GDQ race tomorrow?
I'm feeling pretty good. I think I might get like a 20 or a 21, like because I've been averaging that, so pretty. I'm expecting that.
Yeah, that's still going to be a very good run. I'm excited. I'm very excited to catch it.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Yeah, definitely. Some big days for Galaxy coming.
Oh yeah, today was a good day for Galaxy as well.
Steak going for the fast cycle, looking good if he gets the rest of the movement. Yeah, looking good.
So yeah, GG's man.
Got it.
Can't wait to see you in bracket stage.
Yep.
Alright. Steak
We got
jumping around
Steak.
that invis wall, getting that coin because
Stick is now also going for Giselle Cave. Very big boys.
Big boy strats.
So a nice movement here if he gets that long jump. Oh, or double jump, I guess.
That double jump
Still-
works too.
Yeah, that double jump works. So here, weird gravity abuse going into this, I don't know what it's called, beam onto the second last planet. And now we will see Giselle Cave. We call it that because a very old school runner. Yeah,
Her name is
called
Giselle.
Giselle. Yeah. Also, it's now time for Steak to show off. Show us the good Steak. Oh yes, it starts.
Show Tibbs how it's done. Oh,
Ooh. That
Oh, wow.
works.
that
that works.
surprising.
Alright, good. Not over. Not over till it's over. Nice.
Very
Beautiful.
clean. Nicely done at the end there.
Nice. Now, Took stairs, please. Took stairs.
Steak always hopes for them. I don't know if he's quite there either. We'll see.
I mean, Steak gets them, I think, very often, though. Let's see.
We're about to test that theory. Are you ready?
I am fully confident in Steak's Tooksters. Did you see my triple jump stairs?
Nope.
Well, yeah.
Good after that though.
Well,
Oh, and backflip.
yeah, okay, well.
Yeah, well,
I lost
Both
this
messed
bet.
up Toog stairs.
Yeah,
was that? Yeah. I don't know.
alright. So the fight starts now. Steak's still looking at a 229. I think? Right? Yeah.
He's on. I want to say either high 229 pace or low 230 pace.
Alright. Getting the coin there for safety. Boom. 5 hits left.
So the interesting thing about this fight is that the only weak spot that Bowser has here is his face.
Mm.
And for some reason, he's able to turn into a rock.
Very nice description. Right, hitting
I don't know what
Bowser
else.
there.
Yep, using the
Again.
balloons to his advantage. How did that hit? But okay.
Yeah, hitbox. Bowser's
I have
hitbox is huge.
No idea how that hit. That was insane. Okay. Steak gonna be looking to wrap up his run here.
Yeah, I wonder what his comments on this run are gonna be.
I'm very curious.
Because he's done a no reset before, and it also was a 229, so not the best days for Steak currently.
No, I agree. But I mean, sub 230 and no reset is still very good.
Yeah,
Oh,
definitely.
trying to go for Tastrat there and not getting it, unfortunately.
Alright, so this is...
This will be...
Yeah, this will be 230 something, right? I think 46 seconds, right?
43.
43, so...
Not the 229. It's a 229. Very high 229.
Yes.
229, 54, or 55. GG Steak.
GG's. Oh my god. Poor Steak.
Yeah, tough. Rough run for him, but
yeah,
at least it was still sub 230, right?
Yeah, at least. Alright, Tibbs, who are you gonna face next?
I can check on the challenge board. Actually, I have no idea.
Well, they're both gonna be in here. Both gonna be in here soon, and I'm gonna mark Steak as done. He's gonna get a link and join us with comms now.
Steak. So let's see if he. Let's see. I don't know if he was sent the thing, but if he was, let's have him. Let's bring him in.
Probably was sent the thing. I mean, if he wants to have him.
There he is.
Oh, there he is. He can join already if he
Steak,
wants
you
to.
can come in.
Steak. Oh, I can drag him in here. Ah,
Oh, there you
I forced him in here.
Ah, what's up, Steak?
Hello.
Hello.
Steak. So apparently Tibbs is gone already. So
Tibbs has left, but it is now your turn in the hot seat.
Just tell us.
Just tell us all about it. We saw it happen. It was a rough run. You okay? How you feeling?
Yeah, I suppose it kind of speaks for itself. I don't know. I knew going in that like I kind of needed something of a perfect storm to even stand a chance. I needed to both play well and for Tibbs to play poorly. And I've been playing like absolute garbage for the past month, so I had a feeling that wasn't going to happen.
Huh.
But yeah, I don't know. I practiced some stuff beforehand and I failed all of them. Right? Beach Bowl, Comet in 3,
Hello?
Space Junk 2, Honey
there he
Hive
is.
3.
Hello?
Yeah.
Bro,
Tibbs. You
alright,
disconnected.
my computer just like blue screened, so...
Oh,
Okay. Yeah. Alright, continue, Steak, if you may.
Yeah, like those are all things that I explicitly practiced just before the run, and I failed every single one of them. So I knew that there was no chance. There's obviously some sort of mental block going on that I cannot get over to save my life.
I'm sure you'll break through soon, man.
I don't know if I care enough to, honestly. I've been working really hard for the past month, like for specifically this tournament, and I've not been seeing any results. So I'm honestly tempted to just stop grinding this game. It's stopped being fun for a long time.
Yeah, I don't blame you. A run of this length is just mentally taxing. But you have made it over to Racket Stage, I believe.
Yeah.
So GG's on that. How are you guys feeling moving forward? You guys ready?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, I know from where I'm standing, I have to fight Jay in the second round, so it's
good luck.
it's already pretty predetermined already. So you know,
I guess.
there's no real pressure anymore.
Oh well, predetermined paths. For Tibbs, who are you gonna face, Tibbs? I think you're muted.
Hello?
Yeah. Now we can hear you. Yep.
I don't know who I'm facing. Probably either like... Actually, wait, am I versing the winners of the loser bracket next?
Yes. I think.
I think I'm like versing either Hex or Latchers, maybe.
Oh, okay, so
Oh,
Yeah, you'll
that's
fight.
actually-
You'll go against whoever loses that
Yeah,
match.
those will. Either one of those will be a pretty good match, I think.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm not sure if
I'll
it
play
actually
whoever
slashes,
wins.
but I'm pretty sure it's Hex versus someone else.
Mm-mm.
Nah, it'll be pretty good. I'm excited. So, well, thanks for a good race, you guys. I know it was rough on both ends, but I'm excited to see how you guys fare moving forward.
Yep.
Yeah, thanks again to SpeedGaming for having Ginkgo and I on. It's been I had a lot of fun commentating this race.
Yeah, it was very fun, very fun. And also, Tibbs, good luck for the GDQ race. Some big days for Galaxy ahead, as I already said before.
Yeah,
Very cool.
AGDQ 2022 tomorrow night 8 p.m. EST. Once again, I'm gonna plug the race. Tibbs Hardcore CKJ 4-way Galaxy 180% Luigi race. It's gonna be great. Rox and
Also-
Silo are on commentary. It's sure to be a good time.
Yeah. Also follow the runners, Tibbs and Steak, and also if you want to the commentary,
Yeah,
me
all
and
of us.
Tukes and me.
Yeah, we're not as good as these guys are, but we're getting there. We're getting there.
Yeah, we still have knowledge, so that's what counts.
That's
Right.
all you need.
Thanks to everyone for watching. Thanks for Steak and Tibbs for giving their best today. Very good, very nice. And thanks for watching.
Thanks
And
again,
until
you
the
guys.
next race that will be tomorrow, if you want
Yeah.
to check that out.
Yeah, until then, take it easy.
All right.
Have a good one.
Thank you. Ciao.
Jesus.